All right. Let's see if we can. All right, I'm gonna turn that down for me right now. And let's see if we can get this to work. Oh, okay. Well, that's helpful. I am changing stuff in OBS yet again, so on the back end, it doesn't matter. So I thought I would do a little show and tell first. Arcadian Angel, I'm just here just lurking for now. I appreciate the lurk. I hope you're having a good weekend. And I'm just. And welcome, Sweden's Queen. Thanks for the first dunk and the lurky loo. So yeah, I'm trying to see if we got audio on vertical. We do not. We can fix that though. Oh no. Why is it not there? do, 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 do. Playing video games. My husband is watching his most recent paranormal recordings of haunted places visit. Oh wow. So stoked for Star Trek. Me too. I need to figure out where. Do, do, do. Bear with me, please. I kind of realized the movie fits a lot of places he's been to in a way. Oh, wow. Okay. Alright, so we should be getting audio off of. Are we not? So in the Crow movies. So in the Crow movies, the Crow is the person who died, who was done wrong, and since the person who died was done wrong, and since they can't pass on because of unfinished business, well, their powers are fueled by their anger and grief, and every emotion is like a loop state. I love The Crow. I actually have. See if I can reach it. And since we're doing show and tell, I've got a Crow print, and then I have some film strips, which you can't really see them, from the trailer that a friend got me. All right, we're gonna test the mic one last time on. All right, perfect. There was this house that's famous because the parents and their kids and two kids staying over were unalived by schizophrenic pastor who believed a shadow person called the Axeman was telling him to do it. Yeek. And so my friends and him found out they were trapped in a loop of their death. Schizophrenic pastor and the Axeman. I like I like horror stories, but more on the campier side. Since they were blocked from passing on, because in folklore, blocking windows and outside doors will prevent a spirit from passing on. Okay. So they're basically trapped in that loop of pain. I gotcha. So places he's been, he's that's lining up with that story. Hope everybody's having a good weekend, by the way. I think I got everything set up, getting started. In a sense, if a person can't pass on, they relive the bad memories. Yeah. It's a place I find worse than that one. Okay. The Sally house, which is a house haunted by a little girl ghost named Sally, but she's not the reason it's so bad. Okay. Okay. Just trying to figure out what the sounds were. I got the background of the game. All right. Well, I'm going to switch gears a little bit from the horror. Let's see. Okay. Reason it's so bad is because way years later, like maybe 2010, 2019, a woman made a pentagram in the basement wall to a close keep evil from coming out of it. You need to go and reverse the way you made it, but that lady didn't. Okay. Oh, your sound didn't work. Yeah, I'm setting up this. I've got a show and tell. I got some trading cards from Comic Con, so while I was introing for the game, I need to set up the alerts though for this view. I keep changing everything in OBS, and then I have to reset everything. I'm sorry it didn't work. I've been to Comic-Con in years. Yeah, I went a couple weekends ago, and we got some Star Trek stuff, some figures. It's fine. I understand you hate me. Oh, Blake, I don't love you. I don't hate you. I love you. So today I was going to start Star Trek Resurgence, which I guess is like a Telltale kind of style game, point and click a little bit, but I think it fits perfectly because I'm fairly a Star Trek newbie. So I am watching through DS9 for the first time now. So I'm on season 6 of that, and this game seems like it fits pretty good around the TNG post TNG era. So hopefully I won't miss out on too much, but I'm ready to start Voyager though. I think DS9 is good, but there's been a lot of Klingon episodes, and those sometimes wear on me. But this card set is from 1991, and we got the set at Comic-Con 2 weekends ago. And it's like every other card is either the original series or TNG. Got a little Wesley Crusher. Got the OGs, which I have not even really watched that much of the original series. I know I need to go back and do that, but I've seen most of the movies, strangely, and like I've seen episodes of the show throughout, but I don't know. Let's see, we got some. Oh, this one's fun. What a strange alien, huh? Do people like Q? I don't know. I liked Voyager and Deep Space Nine. I do like Deep Space Nine a lot. I like all the original characters. I think Worf, like I like Worf as a character, but I don't know. I like Q in limited amounts. Let's see what else we got. Ugh. What are little girls made of? A lot of these are like really washed out photos. Like the card looks fine. The source material not great in 91. We'll always have Paris. I have not seen this episode of the OG. I don't know what this is. Okay. That one's disturbing. And then you got the classic. And this set's huge, so I'm going to save some of them for later, but yeah, I was going to switch over to blah, 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 blah. Game. Let's do some music. How's your weekend going, Blake? Controller. It's been going fine. I have the windows open. Nice weather's making me sleepy. I hear that it's a little rainy here, so I stayed up too late watching the Biebs on Coachella last night, so I took a nap, but I think I was more tired from that. Alright, let's see what we got here. The Biebs. I don't know. I like the Biebs a little bit. I always like to see when the Biebs is doing well. Dramatic wax. Okay. I want to go back and watch the 9 Inch Noise, and I didn't
Captain's
watch
log,
Interpol.
Stardate 57931.4. The crew is restless. After spending too many months piecing our ship back together, we're finally about to venture out on a new mission. And the crew isn't letting this unprecedented ion storm slow them down. They're ready for something different. I know I am.
Always ion storms.
Perhaps more than any of them. Fortunately, nothing ever stays the same. It's entropy, the nature of the universe.
I saw some posts on threads,
Change
people being
is
like, I don't care
inevitable.
about your Coachella
And while
experience, blah,
entropy
blah,
says
blah.
order gives way to chaos, in this case, change is good.
I think there's definitely downsides, but I feel like most I do like it gives me a broad
Our new first officer is en route to the Resolute.
artists that I miss out on and stuff. So.
Jara Rydek.
And I feel like people try
Now
to put on a good show
welcome
mostly.
Dose of new blood to the crew.
Ha. Slick.
Thanks.
No problem.
It's been a while since I played a game like this, so if I missed the prompts, I'm sorry.
not great with flying. But these little shuttles are the worst. But
Here's a tip. Don't close your eyes. You'd think that would make it easier, but it only makes it worse. Look out the window, pick a star, and just focus on that.
I'll give it a try.
Act confident. Yeah, there we go. Who knows if that's good advice, really.
Sorry, I'm a little anxious.
I hadn't noticed.
I'm on my way to my first assignment. When we get to the starbase, I'm transferring on to the Resolute.
So am I.
Really take it on themselves to be involved with everything on the internet.
It won't be easy for Jara to step
Man,
in at the 11th hour.
I was enjoying like the Cat's Eye performance,
If
and
she's
then when
half
they
the
brought
officer
out
I knew she could become when she was
the
a cadet at
Huntress
Starfleet Academy.
singers,
She'll be the XO this ship needs right now.
I was pretty happy with that. Well, this is pretty. Station. And I'm old now, so I like concerts, but I don't think I could do a festival that size, and I certainly don't want to spend the money, so I'm happy that it's free on the tubes. Alright, move around, look around. Yeah, got that feel. Yeah.
A starbase on the very edge of Federation space. Long way from
Batman
home now.
Telltale games are excellent. I don't think I played the Walking Dead.
Commander? I'm not usually such a nervous wreck, by the way. I actually did well at the Academy.
Oh, yeah?
Maybe you've heard of the Torvalin test?
Sounds familiar.
It's a tactical simulator that makes the Kobayashi Maru look like a picnic on Pintaris 5. Anyway, I finished in the top 20. Not just in my class. I mean, all time. In the history of the Academy.
Okay.
So,
This guy needs some confidence.
there's
so
that.
I'm gonna coach him up.
Really? That's quite impressive.
Thank you. It was tough. But
I'm
you
gonna
know,
manage.
set
I'm gonna
my
try and
mind
manage
to
the
it,
ship
and
better
it
than I
paid
manage the
off.
video store.
Please place your hand here. Hold it there for a few seconds.
Okay. Commander
Welcome,
Jerry.
Commander Rydek.
Wait, you're Jara Rydek?
Ha.
You absolutely crushed the Torvalin test.
Yeah. Crushed it.
You finished in what, like the top 3?
That would be me.
Now I'm really... It's an honor to meet you, Commander. Sorry, I didn't realize before. I just came off the shuttle and was glad to be on solid ground, so to speak.
Wasn't close.
The pleasure is mine, Ensign.
Paul Calloway.
Hit the wrong
Good to
thing.
meet you.
There you go.
I believe Commander Ermot is expecting you. He's in the concourse just ahead.
See you on the Resolute.
Pressing the wrong button, so I'll introduce a little chaos to this. Find Commander. Computer, locate Commander Ermont. No, no.
Good day, Commander.
What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? That make you uncomfortable? Okay, I can run. Run. Oh.
If I remember my briefing, Commander Ermont is a Bolian, so I'm looking for someone with blue skin.
Okay. Blue skin. Got it. Oh, that's the lost crewman. That sounds like a side quest. Blue skin. Am I profiling? Where's my blue skinned aliens at? There's a green skinned alien. Oh, I see you over there lurking. What do we got here?
Starbase 128 has 4 docks.
Okay.
Excuse me.
What's up? You look serious.
Welcome to the edge of the galaxy, Commander Rydek. I'm Commander Jan Ermot, Operations Officer on the Resolute. Commander? I hope there wasn't too much trouble getting here. This storm isn't making anything easy for us right now. I know conditions are less than ideal at the moment.
It was a bit bumpy, but otherwise okay.
My apologies. This storm is unlike anything I've seen before.
Not your fault.
We're grateful you were able to come fill our first officer vacancy at such short notice. From everything I've read and everything I've heard, we're lucky you were available to us. Coming from a premier starship and all. To our little research vessel.
I have high expectations.
I'll do my best to live up to expectations.
Oh, I'm sure you'll do just fine. And if I can help in any way, just let me know.
Oh man, I appreciate these views they're giving us.
The USS Resolute.
It's good.
She may not look like much compared to the bigger ships, but as far as science vessels go, she can more than hold her own.
I was showing my partner in
Which doesn't look so
Minecraft
bad,
where
considering 6 months
people were
ago she
building
was
the
nearly cracked in half, venting plasma,
to
fighting for her
scale
life.
Enterprise.
It was an accident?
Wild.
The equipment malfunctioned. An accident suggests fault, but no one's to blame. It was a planned test, but the warp core was pushed beyond its limits. It destabilized the dilithium, there was a runaway reaction, and the warp bubble deformed.
Oh,
We thought we could reach a higher resonant frequency, but it was more than she could handle. Cost us our first officer and
I got the
22
blue
of
skin. I
our
like
crew.
the mirrors.
At the end of the day, we're all responsible for each other.
Sorry for your loss.
I can't even begin to imagine what that must have been like for you. I'm so sorry for your loss.
Thank you. It does weigh heavy. There are some things you can't forget.
It's been 6 months. What's the attitude among the crew now?
Unsettled. But I hope that a new mission will help them move forward. If not, move on. Listen. I realize you've known Captain Solana for quite some time. And I'm glad you're ready to bring your best. But I should warn you that when the captain announced you would be the new first officer, there were those who felt it was a mistake, that he should have promoted from within. So you might want to tread lightly at first.
Thanks
Until they
for the
come to
heads
value
up.
your contributions as much as he does.
Thank you. Always good to have a sense for what you're walking into.
I just thought you ought to know.
I appreciate it.
Starfleet has assigned us a high-priority mission to the Hotari region. I'll let the captain brief you on board. I know he's eager to see you.
Will we be mission ready in time?
We have every intention. The crew has been working around the clock to get the ship ready. There's still so much to do.
Alright. Break. I'll run that real quick. Appreciate y'all hanging out with me, and hopefully the audio's good with the dialogue and everything. I'll turn on the let's see. Alright, cool. Back momentarily. Welcome in, welcome in. Thanks for the for the Raiders. What's up, y'all? Alright, so we're back from the ad break, I think. There we go. Everything's acting weird. Thanks, love. If y'all haven't checked out Love Therapist, they stream a lot of Fortnite, good conversations. Gonna grab me some lunch now. I hope you have a good rest of your Sunday. I appreciate it. Playing a little Star Trek Resurgence, so doing some point clicks.
Stuck. I got just the thing.
Find the plasma torch. I'm gonna guess. Yeah. I'm getting there, Blake. I'm getting there. Alright. Clear the corrosion. Alright. Okay. Okay, they'll start coming back to me.
Is that?
There we go. Just call me O'Brien. Lower decks. Yep. I'm ready to watch
I thought
that.
the thing was totally fried.
I have not watched Lower Decks yet. I just finished Starfleet Academy, which I thought was good. There's a lot of opinions about it, but
Nice work, Carter.
I thought it was good, and
Nothing to it, Millie.
I mean, Holly Hunters.
And not a moment too soon. The boss wants us down in engineering. Like, now.
Okay. You'll run if I'm running. That's cool. Turbo lift.
Engineering.
Computer.
I heard the new XO just arrived. Won't be long before we get
Computer
underway.
engineering.
I just hope whatever Chovok called us down for, it's something good. I can never tell with him. I'd rather not end up degaussing plasma manifolds. Hanging upside down makes me queasy.
You and me working together, we can tackle anything he throws at us.
Your optimism is positively contagious.
I'm trying. It's a new
Looks like
journey.
we got here before.
Lieutenant Commander Chovak.
We were just looking for you, Commander.
Petty Officers Ed Solar, Diaz. I was beginning to think you would be late. We are all hands on deck right now, which means if you are not at your post at the appointed time, I do not have someone to replace you. A point I have been forced to make to Petty Officer Etzelar on repeated occasions.
Okay.
Apologies for the delay, Commander.
I do not want your apologies. Simply see to it that it does not happen again.
So, I don't suppose you wanted us down here to check in before we go off duty?
Equip yourselves in EV suits to work on the exterior of the hull. I need you to tune the structural integrity field for optimal performance. The subspace distortions and ionic interference we are experiencing are preventing the proper calibration. But this ship must be ready to depart shortly, despite the storm. The precise nature of these disturbances are not fully understood. But many systems have been affected by the wide band of emissive activity.
Whatever it throws at us, we'll be ready. We've got the best chief engineer in the fleet.
I am a Vulcan, Mr. Diaz. Flattery is not necessary. All that I require is that you do your job. Right now, that entails critical preparations, because long-range sensors show that these disturbances will be more severe at our destination, the Hotari system. You have your orders. Do not delay.
Yes, Commander
Roger that.
Chovak.
Oh,
All hands on deck.
What's that?
All hands on deck. That's what Chovak said. You know what that means? It means this ship isn't ready to go out and the brass know it. So they're throwing every warm body at it. And they're going to leave on schedule. Consequences be damned.
we gotta make it
It
happen.
all comes down to us, Nelly. We're the ones who will get it ready.
I know what we can do.
Going hyper
But
confidence.
this isn't just any old refit or any old relaunch.
Whoa.
Excuse me.
Bro.
A lot of new faces coming on board. It's gotta be tough coming as a replacement. That's for sure.
No doubts.
They may not be the same crew we started out with, but they're still Starfleet. They'll know what to do when the time comes.
I prefer the scientific method. Evidence over assumptions. Hold on. Now there's an old face I didn't expect to see again. Hey, Miranda!
You weren't gonna leave without me, were you?
Miranda, you're here?
We thought you were staying on the Adirondack.
Transfer came in at the last minute, so I figured I'd slum it on this bucket of bolts.
Alright, Maria.
Looks like you got her back together pretty nicely. I wasn't sure what to expect.
Yeah, don't stop my ship.
Don't talk badly about one of the best ships in all of Starfleet.
That's right.
We've rebuilt enough of her by now. She better be one of the best.
We'll see about that. But I am glad to be here. He still owes me a bottle of Saurian brandy. Don't think I forgot.
Oh yeah, it's coming back to me now.
Maybe
The
Carter can
Saurian
rustle up
brand.
that bottle and we can give you a proper welcome. As soon as we wrap up this quick little spacewalk.
Is that what it's gonna be?
Here, let me help you.
Thanks.
So what's the word? Are you back in the security rotation?
Yep. Still running with the usual suspects.
Whoa.
Good to go. See you on the other side.
Whoa, don't say that.
Activating magnetic souls.
Sweet. See you on the other side. Whoa, okay. Something's gonna be the storm's not gonna. Wow.
That view never gets old.
Let's go.
Wow.
Captain Solano should be here momentarily.
Heck yeah.
You'll have to forgive me, I don't know much about Kobleods. But my understanding is you need a steady supply of duridium to keep your cell structure stabilized, or bad things start to happen. And we have plenty of duridium in sickbay, so there's no risk of running out.
Thank you.
Feel free to make yourself at home. And help yourself to whatever you like from the replicator.
That's not going to be a problem. Iridium, huh? It's his mineral.
The first mineral Captain Solano ever discovered.
They're minerals.
Always was the nostalgic type. Can't wait to plot a course myself.
Earth.
Just a sip of something.
What's the ooh. Oh, give me a Ractigino for sure.
Ractigino.
Oh, okay.
That sure has a kick.
Future mug. Looks like ancient mug.
Jara Rydek. Last time I saw you, it was graduation from the Academy. You'd already secured one of the most prestigious assignments possible. And you were burning with enough ambition to fuel 7 trips around the Necrid Expanse.
It's good to see you again, Captain.
I could not be happier to have you on the Resolute. My only regret is that we couldn't provide you with a warmer welcome. The arrival of a first officer to her new ship deserves a bit of fanfare. But,
okay.
Unfortunately, we've had our hands full with the refit.
That would be totally unnecessary. I don't need any pomp and circumstance.
Okay.
You've been here all of 5 minutes, and already you're trying to make us more efficient. I like it. As I'm sure you've heard, we've had a rough go of it these last 6 months. The ship suffered some damage, but not nearly as much as the crew.
Tell me the details.
You'll have to forgive me. I don't really know the details.
Starfleet has been kind enough to keep the story contained, probably because they want to protect me. But I don't mind
Since
telling
when?
you.
Admirals
we were on the
never
verge
want
of
to
a
protect
major
their captains.
scientific breakthrough. A quantum leap forward in warp core
Ha.
technology. 10,000 teradynes per second. The ability to travel at a sustained rate of speed longer and faster than we ever dreamed. What would have been the crowning achievement of my career. Right there. Within our grasp. Until it all went so horribly wrong. We pushed her too hard, and a warp core malfunction overloaded the system, creating a pressure gradient way beyond what the ship can handle. It was heartbreaking.
I mean, you take enough chances where the chances of success are
As
in
captain, I
single
have to take
digits.
full responsibility.
There's got to be some failures.
It was my decision to make,
We always see the successes.
and I have to live with the consequences.
Sure. You aren't to blame.
You're being too hard on yourself. It wasn't your fault.
It's not a question of blame. It's about responsibility. No matter what the circumstances. In my defense, I will say, I might have avoided the whole ordeal if my senior staff had been willing to trust me. There was a lot of pushback from my former XO, and I think that cost me his confidence. I don't want you to pull any punches.
You need a good
Certainly
number one.
not on my account. But once we decide on a course of action, I need everyone to fully commit to the mission. Anything short of that just won't work. And that's when things start to go sideways.
And what happens if they don't?
There's a chain of command for a reason. We all have our orders.
You're one of those.
That's true. Everyone on this ship should know that.
Sometimes the occasional reminder doesn't hurt. Look,
I don't
I'll
know
be
about
blunt.
your style.
We can't afford another mistake. Or at least, I can't.
Yeah.
I feel like my career is hanging in the balance here. We need a win. Something to restore the crew's confidence.
I feel like you're reckless now.
I understand.
On a more positive note, Starfleet has tasked us with what they're calling a mission of the highest priority. Escorting a senior diplomat to Hotari space.
Tari.
Two
We know.
previously
I know.
peaceful and otherwise
China of the
non-aggressive
Hataris.
civilizations now find themselves on the brink of all-out war.
So it's a peacekeeping mission.
I see it as a golden opportunity to not only prove what the Resolute and her crew are truly capable of, but also a mission for which we're uniquely qualified. This ionic storm. Our long-range sensors suggest it's several orders of magnitude stronger than anything on record. A total anomaly like nothing we've seen before. And you'll never guess where it leads.
Hatari.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Very nearly in the precise location where we're headed. Where I imagine the interference will be exponentially greater. But the diplomat will brief us on the details of the rendezvous.
Who's the diplomat?
Who is the senior diplomat we're escorting?
That I don't know. Starfleet hasn't said.
Surprise.
But I don't want to get ahead of
Surprise.
myself. I expect we'll have some rough sledding when we arrive, so I need you to prepare the crew for the worst. There's just one more thing I want to clarify up front. The metric that for me will be the ultimate measure of your success.
What is it?
If after serving as my first officer, you don't one day find yourself with a ship of your own, then I will consider it my personal failure. When that might happen is entirely up to you. But it goes without saying, you have my full support.
I'd be honored.
It's been a dream of mine since before I can remember. So I would be honored to become a captain someday.
As long as you're willing to do the work, you have my promise. I'll do everything in my power to see that it happens.
Thank you.
Come, let me introduce you to the crew.
Alright. Here we go. Anything else I haven't looked at? I have a pad. No. Okay. That's not my stuff, right? Wow. Heck yeah. Number one, doesn't
Everyone?
get any armrests.
If I could have your attention for a moment. I'd like to introduce Commander Jara Rydek, our new first officer.
Huzzah.
Some quick introductions. This is Lieutenant Handar, our helmsman, one of the best in the business.
One of.
Well, what he lacks in humility, he more than makes up for in ability.
A pleasure to meet you, Commander.
Likewise.
Next,
Good job.
we have Commander Westbrook, our Chief Science Officer. I've come to rely on his expert counsel on a regular basis.
Pleasure.
Commander Rydek, it is such an honor to meet you.
This is our Tactical Officer, Lieutenant Bedrosian, who's been looking forward to meeting you for about as long as I can remember.
Okay.
I've been following your career for quite some time,
Groupie.
and I look forward to learning as much as I can from you.
That's kind.
That's very kind of you to say. I'm happy to be here.
Well, I have to admit, one of the reasons I've followed your career is because you're part Kobliad, because of what you've overcome. Starfleet stands up for people who can't defend themselves, and you were one of those people once. But since then, you've done so much to protect others who need it. I really admire that. So, you've been something of an inspiration to me. Not that I've done anything close to what you've done, but you definitely set a standard to strive for.
Tell me about
That's
yourself.
very kind of you to say, but enough about me. We have a lot of work to do.
Oh, yes, of course.
I
And then,
was
of
gonna
course,
ask
you've
her about
already
her,
met
but-
Commander Hermod.
That's-
Please do everything you can
Hermod's
to make
got,
Commander
like,
Rydek feel at home here. I'll
A
be on the
Randy Quaid
starbase.
vibe.
Have an urgent meeting with the starbase commander to get our authorization to get underway.
Old Randy
If
Quaid.
they drag
yeah.
your feet any longer, we won't
now.
make our rendezvous. The bridge is yours.
All right. Sit in the captain's chair when ready.
The helm. The Resolute is a refitted Centaur class, meaning it's capable of quick maneuvers. Can't wait to see what she can do.
Huh?
Science station. The Resolute is a science vessel, primarily. Might explain Commander Westbrook's attitude. I'll have to speak with him later. Operations.
Ops.
Staffing, supplies. There's a lot to keep track of on a starship. Good thing we have Commander Ermont.
What else we got? What's up? What's up? Like hair.
So many decks. Full of crew that are now my responsibility.
We got this. We got this.
Communications. Keeps us in contact internally and with other vessels.
Subspace. I want more descriptions of how subspace works. Whoa. I feel like I want to kind of climb up into the window.
Impressive range of view.
I would just take a nap here. I guess you could do that anywhere on the ship and kind of get that. Alright. Let's get in the captain's chair. Ugh.
Commander, Chief Engineer Chovak needs to lower the structural integrity field. He's sent a crew out to recalibrate the emitters in response to the danger posed by the storm. We just need your go-ahead.
Okay.
Permission granted.
Lowering structural integrity field, now.
Entering maintenance mode. Condition blue.
The storm is getting worse.
Looks like they turned off the SIF.
Great. Let's get to that emitter.
Oh boy. So if just coming in, I'm playing Star Trek Resurgence. Just
Every
started
time we're out
today.
here, I half expect to see her in pieces again.
She still
It's
got
really
some
pretty
scars
so
on her.
far.
It adds character.
When I joined Starfleet, all I wanted was a ride out of town. But this isn't exactly how I pictured it.
On the outside of the ship?
No. Sometimes it feels like we're just part of the machinery. Don't you want more than that?
Like what?
I mean, Starfleet is noble and all, but it's still a machine. A massive, massive machine.
Man, it's not the
Yeah.
Borg.
Of course I do. Starfleet's an open door. We just have to walk through it. You wanted to get away. I enlisted because I didn't want to wait years just to get out and see the galaxy. I wanted to go somewhere. See new worlds. Look up at a sky no one's ever seen before. Just because I'm cranking a hyperspanner up in a Jeffries tube today doesn't mean that's all I'll ever be.
Yeah.
Diaz to Commander Chovak. We are at the SIF emitter.
Acknowledged. You may proceed with the recalibration.
Alright. Oh.
Beginning recalibration.
Okay. I'll line this Sith. Don't.
Careful. Too much action and harmonics will deflect the alignment.
That's what I'm doing. Am I doing this? Yeah.
Looks good. That wasn't so hard.
Flush your mouth. Kinda jinx. Flash and red.
Commander
What we got?
Westbrook, right? Chief Science Officer.
You remembered my name and my rank. Impressive. Yes, I'm the Chief Science Officer, and I have the dubious honor of being the most senior officer on this bridge. I know this ship inside and out. Better than just about anyone.
Okay.
What a very impressive list of credentials.
This is a research and discovery ship, first and foremost. Now with a former tactical officer as its new first officer.
Wow, bro.
I'm curious, though. A Kobliad, or half in your case, is an odd choice for first officer, given your vulnerable condition and all. But if, as an example, we found ourselves in a hostile situation, and you were suddenly incapacitated because you needed an infusion, what would happen then?
Hey, bro. What does this infusion
You'd leave
entail?
Captain Solano without an XO. Granted, that would be a worst-case scenario, but not outside the realm of possibility.
Thanks for your concern.
That's very kind of you to be concerned about my well-being. But you don't need to trouble yourself on my account. I'll be fine.
Stop being a turkey.
I wouldn't say I was concerned, just curious, that's all.
I was being nice by
Listen,
not.
Can I
calling
be
you an
blunt,
asshole.
Commander?
I see no reason to stop now.
Commander Sutherland, your predecessor, was one of the best first officers in all of Starfleet. His record was impeccable and his reputation was without equal.
And where is he at
I mean
now?
no disrespect, but the shoes you're stepping into are almost impossible to fill. He was loved by the crew. And he was one of my closest friends.
Oh.
Mr. Westbrook, if you have some kind of problem with me, and you just met me so it has nothing to do with me, you're gonna have to figure out how to get over it. Because I'm here, and I'm not going anywhere. Do you read me?
Loud and clear. I'll stick to science. That is what this ship is for.
Very well.
Seeing as
Yeah,
Captain
that's what
Solano
they're
is on
always
the
for, but-
starbase, let me give you an update on this ion storm we're flying into. It's unusual, unlike anything I've ever seen. At the moment, I can't tell you if the Resolute will shrug it off or if we're putting ourselves
So
at
the
risk.
science officer
However,
can't give me
if
answers.
we learn more about its patterns, its nature, we can come up with a scientific countermeasure. Just a moment.
Uh-oh. Did I misalign it? Oh.
We've got a massive energy wave inbound.
On screen.
Can we get them inside?
Tracing its trajectory.
Starbase docking clamps are holding.
The storm's emissions are fluctuating, coming in waves. And if my projections are right, we're about to get hit by a wideband burst of ionic energy. Like a tsunami.
I'm reading power abnormalities all over the ship.
Teleport them inside.
Red alert!
Aye. Evacuating main gangway and retracting.
We don't get to see enough of
Sensor
the
visualization
running
on
around on
screen.
red alert.
With the structural integrity field shut down, we can't take a direct hit.
Time to impact. 1 minute.
Shield systems are severely impacted. We have limited protection.
I need every available solution. What are our options?
We can weaken the impact of the storm with a deflector pulse.
There's a better way.
I'm sending all auxiliary power to the deflector dish.
Send the aux power to the shields. We can't reactivate the entire shield bubble, but it's a directional threat. So we can orient all we have towards the wave. You have to believe me.
We only get one shot at this. We can't afford to get it wrong.
I'm
Petrosian,
trusting.
get those shields up.
Rerouting power to shields. Stand by.
All
I
right.
need a heading. We've
Come on,
only got one
Petrosian.
shot.
Come on,
Understood. On my command.
let's do this.
Heading locked.
Raise shields!
This is it!
All hands, brace for impact.
Did we get them inside? Did we get the others inside?
What happened?
We have experienced a surge of radiation.
Oh, you don't say.
This radiation supercharged the plasma, forcing it to backflush through the system and creating a dangerous imbalance.
Blow out every primary system on the ship.
Just tell us where you need us.
I need you to traverse the hull to the access port to recalibrate the port nacelle plasma regulator.
We've reached the first access point.
Understood. Do you see the override for the level 1 failsafe circuits?
Affirmative.
Engage the override. It should allow us to stop the EPS flow to the warp engine without triggering an automatic core shutdown.
These are not difficult commands, but
Failsafe override engaged.
my brain is.
Are you sure? I am registering some crosstalk in the bypass circuit.
We need to route the signals so they don't interfere with each other.
Rerouting. Let's reverse these.
Diaz to Resolute. The failsafes are temporarily disabled. Moving on to the EPS regulator.
Heads up, Carter.
What is that?
One of the discharges coalesced.
It's coming right toward us.
Oh.
I'm gonna try to disrupt it with my phaser.
With phaser. Ooh.
So we gotta climb up the pylon. Not that there's really an up, but, you know.
You know. Anyway.
Are you alright?
Yeah. Suit took most of it.
Okay.
Snuck
I
up
thought I
on
was
They've
clearing a
damaged
path.
your suit. Energy damping is down to 60%.
Whoa,
We're
whoa.
almost to the regulator.
I know they were sneaking up on me.
We're at the regulator. Opening the access panel.
I am now halting the EPS flow to the port nacelle. We have little time before it causes an overload in the engine. You must work efficiently.
Okay. Gonna try my best. Okay.
EPS manifold adjusters reset to neutral.
Neutral. Okay. Oh, wait. Ha.
The EPS lines to the port warp engine are back in balance.
Like I
Almost
said,
done.
call me O'Brien.
Once I cycle the manifold nozzles, Chovok can...
Well, that's a catastrophic failure. Let's do a recall. I did not move in time. Okay, I'll retry. Okay. Galloway.
Get down! Diaz to bridge! We just lost the docking clamp.
Can we get them inside, please? It's making me anxious.
We've got a lot of debris coming down. All vibrations, too. We can't finish the EPS regulation in these conditions. Please advise.
We have to release the ship from that other docking clamp or the hull will be ripped apart.
There's a problem. The clamps are supposed to disengage automatically in an emergency, but it's not working.
Not working.
What are our options?
The docking clamps are fitted with exploding bolts for an emergency release.
We've got crew out there. That'd be like setting off a bomb next to them.
Maybe there's another way.
Starbase is hailing us.
Put him through.
Resolute, the remaining mooring arm is failing. You need to disengage from the starbase now.
Yeah, we're trying. We're trying, bro.
Damage to the station will be catastrophic.
We have crew outside and are looking for
We
the
have
safest
people
way.
on this station. If that mooring arm breaks, we could lose dozens of crew.
That's fair.
Commander, hear me out.
Okay.
Reverse the polarity of the hull, which theoretically will repel the docking clamps.
And repel the engineering crew right off the hull into the storm.
This is Captain Solano. Put me on screen.
Go ahead.
Not
Captain,
sacrificing.
we have a situation.
Commander, what are you
Diaz.
doing?
I'm
Blow the
attached to
bolts on the
Diaz.
docking clamp.
The captain doesn't know the whole story.
I'm giving you an order. Chara?
Captain, you brought me here because you trusted me. Can you trust me now?
You better be sure you make the right decision.
The captain made himself quite clear.
They're gonna get hammered with debris out there. Reverse the polarity.
There is protocol.
And there are lives.
Starbase, stand by. We're gonna flip hull polarity to disengage the clamps.
Yes, Commander.
I'm gonna try and trust everybody a little bit. Maybe that's a mistake, but
Repair crew, this is Acting Captain Jara Rydek. Be advised, we are going to reverse hull polarity to free us from the remaining docking clamp. Tether yourself and deactivate your boots on my mark.
Understood.
okay. See, we can tether on.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Mark!
Hey, bro.
Grab my hand! I got you.
Thank you.
Plasma imbalance is reaching critical condition. We are moments from primary system failure.
I got it.
Trying. Come on, you can do it. I can't do it. Come on. Push. Oh, snap the arm off.
Look out!
Oh no. Patrick.
I got you. Petty Officer Etzelar's hurt. this. I'm gonna have to tow her back to the airlock.
Mr. Diaz, the situation has changed. You are at risk of triggering a substantial electromagnetic arc if you approach the main hull the way
Of
you
course.
came.
Commander, the way we came is the nearest airlock.
There is an auxiliary hatch near you on the far end of the
Of
pylon.
course there is.
You must bring Miss Edsolar there to access the
Can
interior.
we not just teleport them inside?
Roger
Transport.
that.
I'm sorry. Transport.
Going there now.
Roger, Roger. Oh, this is making me so anxious.
I'm at the auxiliary hatch.
Better get in.
You go first.
No.
Let me save your neck this time.
Let's go.
No time to fight me on this. Get in there.
Okay. Right.
You better be right behind me.
If we spent less time arguing about it, we'd be more inside by now, right? Oh no. It's Lar. Sorry.
We're in.
They're safe, bringing the SIF fully online.
I trusted everybody just a
Do it.
little bit, just enough. I ain't seen a captain like me since Picard. Which I don't think is that long ago, canonically.
Carter!
I'm okay. I'm okay. But Edsolar,
Transport to Medbay.
Here, let me help you.
Whoa. Oh no.
Medical. We've got one wounded at my location. Millie.
oh man.
I gotta bring a... Okay.
We'll see you at sickbay.
At least we got a floaty bed. That's handy.
Status report.
The repair crew made it inside. EPS flow is back to nominal levels. The SIF is back up.
How does this affect mission readiness, Mr. Ermot?
Releasing the docking clamps using hull polarity minimized damage to the Resolute. We'll have some last-minute repairs to make, but if we reapportion some of the staff, we can make our departure on time.
That's right.
As of now, however, we are successfully moored to the station.
Good to hear. Send updates to my ready room. Commander Rydek, with me.
Okay. Are we gonna have one of these conversations? You didn't have all the facts. I trusted the crew. They like me now.
You disobeyed my orders.
You.
Well,
I'm confident.
Respectfully, Captain, I made the right choice given the
you
information I had.
disobeyed my orders! And not just in front of the bridge crew, but the Starbase staff as well. That's going to get around. My name's already tarnished around the fleet.
Well, maybe
But
you're a little
what is
too
it
worried
going
about
to
that.
do to my credibility on this ship? From the top to the bottom. Bridge to lower decks.
Sure, you're right. Like,
There's a
date 'em
chain
little
of
bit.
command for a reason. I said that everyone on this ship should know that.
Especially.
I should understand and enforce that more than anyone. And I'll do better, living up to that.
I
Okay.
expect as much from you. You might have won some fans on the bridge with that stunt, but not everyone. Lieutenant Commander Chovak has already bent my ear.
I'm sure he doesn't take it personally. He'll get over it in time.
Mr. Chovak is more complicated than he would want to admit.
Well, I mean,
I guess we all are.
yeah.
And
That's what Star Trek's all about.
if I'm being honest, I'm not sure what I would have done in the moment either.
Throw a bunch of random people
You don't
together.
really know if you weren't
How
in
do we
those
get along?
shoes. So, let's just boil it down to you did what you had to.
Okay.
That'll have to be good enough for me.
All's well that ends well.
Thank you for understanding, sir. I'm sure no one knows the burden of command as well as you do.
I'm sure you will, someday.
I mean, I just knew the band.
Despite it all, we got our final Starfleet clearance to depart. So if you'll fetch Mr. Ermont, we'll knock out the final details of any outstanding repairs, and we'll set out for Hotari.
Yes, sir.
Y'all let me know if you can hear my upstairs neighbor. We have a new upstairs neighbor. Hopefully they'll be moving in some rooks.
All departments reporting full mission readiness. We've got our full complement on board.
This is my favorite moment, right now.
The start of a new mission
This captain's
is
got
always
Admiral
full
material.
of possibility.
And that's not
The
a
Orion
compliment.
Syndicate could sell it as a drug.
Don't let the Admiralty hear you say that.
Homies.
Captain on the bridge.
Oh.
Sit, everyone.
You got a catchphrase?
You all know, I'm not big on speeches.
Ugh.
We're embarking on the first
What are
mission
we
since
even
our
doing
refit.
here?
Let's make it a good one. Disengage docking clamps.
Docking clamps released.
I hope that's
Thrusters
okay.
ahead, Mr. Handar.
Heck yeah. I'm excited to watch Voyager. I think TNG I still like better than DS9 overall, but I'm a big Odo fan. I want to make a little Odo diorama with the figure we got at Comic-Con. I like the episode where he raises the
That
little
should do
blue
it.
baby.
Set a course for the Hotari system. Prepare to go to Warp 8.
Hi, Captain.
You know what? You take this one.
What's my phrase?
Me?
What's the phrase that pays? Make way. How about
Hell.
that one?
Make way.
Yeah. That was the best of those options, right?
Make way.
It's a sailing term.
I know that.
Up splat.
Easy.
Thank you. I'm fine.
Oh no.
Really.
You don't look so good.
I mean, do you need an infusion? There's no shame in that, right? Like, we're not treating it like it's a... Yeah. That means you're running
I
along.
have to get to sickbay.
Go.
I mean, that's not like a drug.
Help me get her inside.
I mean, there is a point. The captain can't be out like this, but...
Well, that was quite a scare.
Like,
A few minutes more and it would have been one of the shortest tenures on record for a first officer.
yeah, you got a gauge on your finger.
Is that the engineer that was out on the hull?
That storm did a real number on her, but she'll live. Just needs rest. You should worry about yourself. Your duridium levels got dangerously low and destabilized your cell structure.
This is definitely one of the more memorable first days I can think of.
I have a
My
good
name
attitude.
is Dr. Aram Duval, Chief Medical Officer.
I like you, Duval.
To be honest, I've never met a Kobliad before. You're...
Rare. I know.
I was going to say special. Your people's numbers have dwindled, despite the Federation's efforts to find a more readily available alternative to the duridium you need to survive.
What's up with this
You
duridium?
joined Starfleet and managed to thrive. I imagine
Is
the
this like the
responsibility must be overwhelming.
Jebediah White?
Maybe even a burden at times.
It could be difficult.
I don't like the attention it brings. Being treated differently than everyone else.
But you are different. That's not something you can change.
True. But sometimes it makes it even more difficult than it already is.
And don't worry, I won't treat you like a science experiment. I just do the science and leave the experiments to Solano.
You don't agree with his methods?
I don't agree with his definition of acceptable risks. Not when the lives of your crew are at stake. My professional opinion is that the accident took a toll. More than he's willing to admit.
I caught
He's
that.
overstressed, operating in the pressure cooker of his own mind.
Aren't we
Which is
all?
never a good headspace when the lives of your crew are at stake. What concerns me is that now he's even further away from the thing he's been chasing his entire career. Breakthrough discovery. The major innovation. Something he can put his name on. The more the time passes and the further out of reach it gets, the more risk he'll be willing to take.
I think after what happened, Captain Solano's learned his lesson.
I gotta stick up for the
And
captain.
whatever ambition he once had is on hold
But
for a
hearing.
while.
I'm hearing what you're
He
saying.
may say that, but we'll see what happens. And I have to give you credit for what happened on the bridge. It took guts to defy a direct order.
Word gets around.
Huh. I guess word travels fast around here.
It's a small ship, and everyone's curious about the new XO. Fortunately, your cell structure's almost completely stabilized.
Alright.
And I'll spare us both the lecture, but I do feel it's my responsibility to remind you, without regular infusions of duridium,
What's regular?
you will not
Daily?
live. It's as simple as that.
You gotta like measure
Understood.
it like blood
Then
sugar or something?
My work here is done.
I mean, you have a ring.
Lieutenant Bedrosian.
I came to see if you were okay. We were all pretty worried on the bridge. No one knew what was happening.
I don't want anyone to worry. This is just part of who I am. It doesn't define me.
Of course. I completely understand. And I would probably feel the same way if I were you. You trusted me earlier with the shields, and I appreciated that. I want you to know that I have your back.
Thank you.
Oh, you literally have my back. Residents just gonna follow me around everywhere. You still
Complete the
in this?
diagnostic sequence, and this shuttle will be cleared for service.
Yes, sir.
Alright.
Storm in the Hotari region will interfere with our
I want to see how easy it
transporters.
is to steal the trip.
So we need all available
These shuttles.
shuttlecraft in working order.
Yeah, shuttlecraft.
Excuse me, Commander Chobach.
Petty Officer Maris, I will leave you to your work.
Interesting.
I stopped by sickbay and saw Millie. I figured you'd want to know.
Did the doc get her fixed up?
She's stable. There's something about the storm's radiation that's making it hard to heal the energy burns.
That?
Mysterious space radiation is
She's
always a problem.
Dr. Duval said she'll be back on duty soon, though.
Come on. I have to run the final diagnostic.
I can't stay long.
Okay. Take an ad break and a quick break. I appreciate y'all hanging out with me. Hopefully you're enjoying the game. So far I'm liking it. It's really pretty. And I like seeing more of the details of the technology and stuff than you get to see in the show. Usually you just got O'Brien just rattling off a bunch of stuff at you. So we'll be back. Thanks. Thanks for sticking around, y'all. Alright, let's get back to it. Okay, so I can kind of check in with all the crew. Maybe. Let's see. There we go. Okay.
I've got a long to-do list before we get to Hotari, and things are piling on faster than I can check them off.
Thanks,
We're making
thanks,
our
Blake.
last-minute checks and security, too. Tactical and security are short-staffed.
Well, nothing's ever 100%, but we'll be good to go.
And if you wait until you are ready, it's probably too late. Which is why I didn't want to wait for just the right time.
Go asleep and then just sit or
I
I'm
had a
never
chance
waking
to
up.
think about this while I was away. Then you and Millie almost got killed out on the hull. And I thought it was important that I just come out and tell you. Instead of tiptoeing around it. Or worse.
Wait,
I'm gonna play Clueless.
are you angry at me or something?
Oh, no, not that. I'm sorry.
No,
I'm probably
okay.
making too big of a deal here. What I'm trying to say is, we've been really good friends for a long time. But I got back here and I couldn't ignore it anymore. I want to see if there's more between us than just being friends.
Dang. Okay. Let's get underway. Sure.
You don't have to explain it. I feel the same way.
Diaz is interesting.
There is something between us.
So, do you want to find out what that something is? If it's there for you, and it's there for me, why not give it a try?
Let's
We don't have to put too much pressure on it.
yeah.
Let's just see where this goes.
I like that.
What do you think, Gizmo?
Definitely felt some pressure coming down to see you.
Dig a hole in her head.
These are uncharted territories.
I'd call it a chemistry experiment. You know, with us.
Okay.
I'm just really glad that you said something.
I've seen how you operate. I couldn't wait for you to make the first move.
For that.
I'm glad to.
Feel that, Diaz.
So whatever happens next is great with me.
Level 1 diagnostic complete.
I have to get back to that to-do list. They're probably looking for me.
Can't blame them.
I'll be seeing you.
Dang. Watch out, Diaz. I feel like Diaz is gonna unleash the Riz now. Yeah. Your friend is seriously injured in sick bay.
Approaching the rendezvous point outside Atari space. Helm, bring us out of warp. Dropping to impulse.
Whoa.
Ionic interference surging, Captain.
Shield integrity holding.
We can take it.
We are at the correct coordinates to meet the shuttle.
Commander Rydek, find us our diplomat, if you will.
What is this?
Aye, Captain. Let's reduce the noise. Filter out environmental signals. I can manually tune what's left for Federation signal types.
Filtering. Okay.
I've located the shuttle.
Opening comms.
On screen.
Shuttle to Resolute. Shuttle to Resolute. Debris field. Lost maneuvering.
Oh no.
Losing.
I can't get it any clearer.
We won't get a transporter lock. It's just not happening.
Power up the tractor beam. We'll pull them directly into the docking bay.
Can we do that? What's gonna be the problem? Oh no.
Diaz, you good to run the tractor emitter?
Yes, sir.
Hey, Diaz.
Come on, Diaz. First thing, lock onto the shuttle and stabilize the rotation.
But if you're gonna tell me, could you just do it? Okay. Excelsior. Ooh,
We're pulling in debris.
I'm on it.
Diaz's. Oh no. Oh no.
That's gonna take out the shuttle. Diaz, the bridge. There's a large piece of debris headed for the shuttle. The tractor beam can't handle it.
Can our shields take it?
I believe so.
Commander Rydick, plot an intercept course.
On it.
Ooh. Intercept course. Okay.
Here we go. Maneuvering thrusters bearing 53 Mark 17. 200 meters on an intercept
That seems
course.
dangerous.
Maneuvering.
Got it.
Whoa! Someone's working hard on the bridge.
That's right. Good thing you went through that emergency hatch before Edsler, huh? Can't get you
We
out.
got the shuttlecraft on board.
Good job. We're on our way down to meet them.
Alright, what's up with these? Diplomat. Who's it gonna be? Oh, shit.
Ambassador Spock?
Oh.
The captain will be right down to meet you, sir.
In that case, I will wait for him here.
Yep. What would you say to Spock? Welcome aboard.
Well, let me be the first to say, welcome to the Resolute, Ambassador.
Thank you, Petty Officer...
Carter? Carter Diaz. Sir.
I am pleased to meet you, Petty Officer Carter Diaz.
Yeah.
It appears I have you to thank for my safe arrival. Your assistance arrived not a moment too soon, if I may say so.
All in a day's work, Ambassador. This is what I'm here for.
Quite dutifully.
I'm trying.
We thought we were prepared for our arrival in Hotari space.
Oh.
But it is evident my craft was not sufficiently robust for such intense ionic activity.
They never are.
The storm has been pretty intense.
There was an element that was most unusual. Before you came to our aid, our maneuvering thrusters and impulse engines were rendered inoperable. So we attempted a short traversal at warp speed, only to find that we could not achieve warp at all.
Interesting.
Even though our diagnostics computer showed no faults or anomalies. What do you make of that? When all indications say that warp speed is possible, but in practice, we find it is not.
I'm not gonna speculate.
I'd rather investigate than speculate.
A sound principle.
Yeah.
Take
Spock might
readings,
like that.
run some additional diagnostic checks, and we'll get to the bottom of this.
Quite logical, Petty Officer Diaz. Thank you.
I know who I'm talking to.
Ambassador Spock,
Excuse me.
I'm honored to have you aboard. I'd like to get right to it. We're already behind.
This guy's gonna, this captain's gonna rub Spock the wrong way, I think. Because he kind of rubs me the wrong way. He is Admiral material. Every single time an Admiral appears, I'm just like, and they're the worst. They're always the worst. Or they're corrupt. Starfleet has no shortage of corrupt admirals.
Ambassador Spock, my senior staff.
Interesting.
It's not every day that a captain gets to welcome a Starfleet legend aboard.
You flatter me, Captain Solano.
Unnecessary.
But legend implies the past tense, whereas I am very much focused on our present circumstances.
I
Spock burn.
didn't mean to suggest you were stuck in the past.
Yeah.
You're right, Ambassador. Not the most diplomatic choice of words.
We're all curious about the future, Ambassador. Specifically, what exactly are we getting involved in here?
We got the basics from Starfleet. Two formerly peaceful neighbors are now on the brink of war.
Indeed, and the tension between them grows fiercer by the hour. Elydia and Hotari. The Elydians are the more advanced species. They made first contact with the Hotari over a century ago.
Huh?
This is Tau, the Hotari moon. It is rich in dilithium, and for decades, the Hotari and the Elydians have shared a mining operation there. The Elydians provide the technological resources, while the Hotari have served as the labor force. The stability of that arrangement was the source of their peace, until recently. The Hotari have suddenly and forcefully seized control of the mining operations and expelled the Elydians from their system.
Always.
That is the official story, as told by the Hotari when they requested Federation mediation. But the details remain scant. Communications between all parties have been limited by the ionic interference.
Have the Elydians retaliated against the Hotari? Or taken any action against them?
Surprisingly, they have not yet responded in kind. They were open to a Federation presence, but it is unlikely the relatively primitive Hotari forces would stand a chance against the Elydian fleet in open war. Left unchecked, this conflict will result in more bloodshed, which is what we are here to prevent.
And the dilithium trade hangs in the balance.
Clearly the Hotari have been exploited in this relationship.
Maybe we can persuade them peace is the more profitable alternative for everyone. They both profited from the mines. And for the Hotari, something is better than nothing. Peace is our objective, after all.
That is correct.
The Hotari just won their independence. It's hard to believe they would give that up just for profit.
I agree. It would be exceedingly difficult to bring the Hotari to that position.
Neither the Elydians or the Hotari are members of the Federation, so we can't make them do anything.
There is an
Can
additional
Starfleet make anybody do
complicating
anything?
factor I should mention. In the past, the Federation has relied on the Elydians as a source of dilithium.
That certainly changes things.
The Federation sources its dilithium from a lot of places.
Yeah, and this is one of them.
We could use that as leverage with the Elydians. They'll want the Federation to continue buying from them.
There might be something to that, Commander.
Putting that on the table could make the Hotari more hostile.
Given the Federation's involvement in the Elydium dilithium trade, Captain
Yeah,
Solano and I
Elydian
must
dilithium.
make every effort to appear neutral in these negotiations.
What worries me is if this whole thing unravels, and we're at the mercy of the storm at less than full strength.
We can't let it come to that.
Considering what the ion storm has done to our ship, and the Ambassador's shuttle,
We have to assume the Elydian fleet has had problems with it as well. This
Can we
recent surge in the
assume
energy
that?
disturbance temporarily levels the playing field.
Commander Westbrook is correct. The energy anomalies around the Hotari systems have been noted in the past. But they have never been observed on the orders of magnitude we have seen in recent weeks.
If it's keeping the two sides talking instead of shooting at each other, that actually helps us negotiate a peace.
And we'll take advantage of that as long as it works in our favor.
And when it doesn't?
All the more reason to learn as much about it as we can while we are here. We do not want to be caught unprepared should the energy anomaly continue to fluctuate. So I trust we understand our circumstances.
We're operating on a strict timetable here, and we're going to be leaving for the negotiations shortly. Commander Westbrook, I want you to leverage our systems to investigate the anomaly from here while we're gone.
Aye, Captain.
Thank you all.
Dismissed.
I want to speak to both of you privately.
Ambassador Spock, I'd like to make a formal introduction. My first officer, Commander Jara Rydek.
Commander, as you are aware, there are limits to what Captain Solano and I can do in our official capacity as representatives of the Federation. But someone in an unofficial capacity, your first officer, for example,
Wait a minute.
would not be bound by those restrictions. Commander Rydek could ingratiate herself to certain parties behind the scenes, where they may be more candid in revealing information that could lead to a resolution.
I'll play that kind of.
She certainly goes her own way. Maybe that helps in this case.
I'm
Heck yeah.
honored to be included in the negotiation process.
You are not just included, you are instrumental.
Oh,
Well, I hope Commander Rydek will have more luck finding out what really happened than we will through official
like I need a
management.
briefing or two.
The fate of the negotiations, the interests of the Federation, and the prospect for peace will very well depend on it.
Okay. Whoa. Hopefully y'all are enjoying this.
Mr. Diaz,
I'm digging this
I
so
understand you have already discussed the warp drive failure with Ambassador Spock?
I have.
It is imperative that the Ambassador's shuttle be flight ready. I need you both to ascertain the root cause of the system failures he encountered.
I'm surprised, Commander. I thought you would have wanted to work on Ambassador Spock's shuttle yourself.
I respect the Ambassador and his many accomplishments, but I do not derive any satisfaction from interacting with his shuttle as if it were somehow transubstantiated through its association with him. Especially when I have the entirety of this starship to concern myself with.
The ambassador asked me to take a look, and I'm ready to crack this thing open.
Good. You could learn from Mr. Diaz's focus.
I'll take notes.
Whoa, you just...
Then I will leave you to it. Make note of any abnormalities in your report. Carry on.
We all need to be nicer to Edslar.
One nice thing about Vulcans. Chovak is the only person who didn't look at this and treat me like I was something to pity.
Yeah, that's a badass scar.
Doc says I should get used to it.
I think it makes
Doesn't
you
mean I
look
want to be
better.
reminded of it every minute of the day.
I know.
Hey, you won't get pity from me. I think it makes you look tough. As tough as you really are, that is.
And that makes you sound pretty smart. I might need you to save me from myself next time, though. Come on. Let's get to the bottom of this.
We gotta find a space ghost.
Ready to go?
All set. Let's run the
Temporarily
diagnostic.
displaced Space Jesus. Oh boy, we get to operate. Oh wow.
So, I know about your talk with Miranda.
Wow.
You do?
She sent me a Priority 1 dispatch right after your conversation. I'm happy for you. Both of you.
Whoa.
Thanks.
Bro.
But I'm only going to tell you this once. Don't screw this up. Because I would be very unhappy if you tried this out and then, I don't know, 6 weeks or 6 days later, I have to start splitting holidays between the two of you. All because things went south and you're not on speaking terms. That just isn't gonna work for me. And I know you'll respect that.
You really don't believe in me, huh?
It's not you. Or her. Just running the numbers, and things don't work out more often than they do.
And then we're all stuck together on the ship
I like
for a
my
long
friends,
time.
and I like our group.
Yeah.
I don't want to lose that.
I get that. That's, yeah.
Is that thing done?
Yeah, it's wrapping up. Let's see. The relays along the primary EPS are blown. The backup relays are all intact.
An EPS overload from the warp drive could cause that. But how did the shuttle end up dead in the water?
Huh. Well, maybe the ship's data recorder can tell us something.
White box. Whoa.
Here.
They were only about 8 minutes from their plotted warp point. No faults, just those warnings. What are they?
The turn lights out. Warp field inversion.
Warp field became inverted suddenly.
I've seen this happen when the center warp coil cracks.
A cracked warp coil throws a fault code.
Still, we should take a look.
Okay. Warp cascade failure.
There was a complete warp cascade failure.
Wow. They're lucky the shuttle didn't turn inside out.
Makes me think the computer panicked on the warp field equation.
Subspace variant. Oh,
Subspace variance out of tolerance. What does that mean?
It means the main navigation array lost sight of space somehow.
Will the array going offline cause that?
Yes, but it should have also thrown a fault code. Any one of these failures should have thrown a fault.
If it was caused by a system failure.
None of this caused the relays to blow. Roll forward to when that happened.
Yes, ma'am.
So here, they take a moment to get their bearings and they attempt to re-engage the warp drive.
There. That's the relays blowing.
And look, there's another warp system alert.
Inverted again?
They're all the same. Subspace variance out of tolerance, or warp inversions. Finally, there's a complete warp cascade failure.
Then it's one of two things. Either a warp coil is cracked, or the navigation array is offline.
That makes sense.
Divide and conquer. You want to check the warp coils or the navigation array? I'll check the other. Let's not overcomplicate this. One of these systems is likely broken.
I want to see the warp in
I'll check the
shuttle.
nacelles for a cracked coil.
I feel like we don't get to see that part. Okay, try recorder can record and analyze data. Looking into it will reveal the unseen. Use X to equip the holster your tricorder and right trigger to scan glowing objects. Alright. Wouldn't there be one on this side? Oh, I got scanned. Oh, I'm done. There we go. Activate a deep scan. Deep scan. Okay. Okay. Center coils guide the warp field through its focal vent, maintaining a holomated thrust vector. No fractures detected. Okay. Clean coils show evidence of routine maintenance, repair microabrasion. Okay. Okay. Radiation. In their standby state, warp coils produce a residual electromagnetic field. No deviations. Okay. That's good. Biological. Ooh, biological scan. Where's biological? Anomalopolis. Okay. How do I get out? I don't know where else to scan. Okay, so scan those. All good there. Alright, nothing. Holster will not disengage. I do not want to exit the game. What am I missing? Oh, there we go.
I checked every coil on the port nacelle for imbalances. If any coil in either engine were cracked, I would have detected it.
I was hoping to find a little biological
must be the
stowaway.
navigation array.
Except it's not. Checked and double-checked.
What is happening?
Well, the readings don't lie.
Here comes the security detail for the way team.
You two calm down now.
Hey.
Hey.
I'm not here.
We're escorting the negotiating team to the surface as soon as they come down from the bridge. I don't want to interrupt some important work. I was just hoping to see you before I go. The captain and the others will be here any minute now. Should be an interesting ride down to the surface.
You have an important job.
You're the one with the important job to do. Keeping the captain safe.
Heck yeah.
And Ambassador Spock.
It doesn't always feel that way. Baking in the hot sun, standing guard next to an empty shuttlecraft. But it has its moments.
Hey, Maris.
Yes, sunscreen
These
for that
those
pale
button
skin.
pushers you're always hanging out with?
And you're the phaser jockeys we always beat in Parisi squares, right?
All aboard for Hotari.
That another one of the captain's railroad things?
Gotta be.
Choo-choo.
I just usually zone out by the time he gets to the whole, steam engines were the warp drives of their day part. Catch y'all later.
You know, you gotta be a captain, you gotta be in the old
You don't want to miss your train.
19th century technology. Right? Yeah, late 19th.
I do have to go. Not gonna lie, I'd rather not leave right now. More important things on my mind.
I'll be waiting. We're not
Go
gonna
on.
kiss,
Do
we're
your
on
job.
duty.
I'll be
Let's be
right here waiting for you
professionals.
when you get back.
You better be.
Where am I gonna go? I'm on a starship.
Be seeing you.
That feels ominous. Choose to date Miranda.
Etzelar de Diaz. If you could float back down to reality, we still have a ways to go. All right, where were we?
So, the warp coils in the navigation array are fine, but the nav computer doesn't seem to think so.
I'm out of ideas short of field stripping the shuttle from bow to stern.
You wanna take this out of the shuttle and throw it on the bench?
Oh, real hands-on maintenance. I like it. Okay, the nav computer is patched into the ship.
The ship's computer can double-check our work.
That doesn't seem.
If the shuttle's nav computer is putting
I
out
feel
false
like this is
data,
always a bad
we'll
idea.
know it.
Let's run through the shuttle's logs again.
Running now.
Somebody uploaded a virus. Okay. 3 faults.
Same. Warp field inversion and a cascade failure. However, the Resolute computer doesn't show the same subspace variance.
We're in the same conditions that the shuttle was in when it failed. Why wouldn't the ship's computer get a matching result?
What if the subspace variance was a momentary occurrence?
That's a possibility, and it would explain why the simulation under our current sensor readings failed to reproduce the issue.
But a subspace anomaly strong enough to cause a warp field collapse would leave graviton ripples for days.
Let's run with the momentary subspace variance theory for now. Roll forward to the shuttle's attempt to re-engage the warp drive. We need the conditions of space around the shuttle at the moment of warp failure.
Resuming simulation.
Okay. Highlights been since Gizmo's been
Error in warp field calculation. Cochrane formula
sleeping hard.
variables are out
She's
of
sleeping
range.
hard.
That right there. Take the shuttle sensor data from that moment.
Computer, why did the warp field calculation fail?
Warp field pressure returned non-orthogonal. Results are undefined.
That doesn't help.
Wait, what if we use a different
Non-orthogonal?
ship?
What the hell does that mean?
Put the Resolute into the simulation instead of the shuttle.
Yeah, it should warp just fine. Unless... Computer, run the simulation with the Resolute.
Resolute simulated.
Computer, give me manual control on the warp power.
Static field intensity, warp 1.1. 1.2. 23. Warp pressure is destabilizing. Error in warp field calculation. The warp drive has experienced a system-wide cascade failure. Warp field collapsed. Subspace variance is out of tolerance. Cochrane formula results are undefined.
Bingo.
What-o?
The same moment when the shuttle failed to warp, so did the ship. Whatever happened to the shuttle just happened to us. The Resolute will not sustain warp.
No.
We can't leave Hotari space.
Well. Okay. Dealing with Hotari. Ooh. Alright, this captain is starting to wear on my.
Ambassador Spock, Captain Solano, welcome to Hotari. We are honored you have come. My name is Tyler Saltaris, Minister of Diplomatic Affairs.
The honor is ours. And this is Commander Jara Rydick, first officer aboard the USS Resolute. You'll find she has a keen mind and unique insight into the dynamics between the Hotari and the Lydians.
Okay. Do it.
We are honored to be here as representatives of the Federation.
I'm so glad.
These must be the representatives of the mighty Federation, the reigning authority in the galaxy. Or so we've been led to believe. Whether that's true or not remains to be seen. But, either way, we're grateful you've made the time to come to our little corner of the universe.
And you are?
This is Galvin, and this is Citron, the heroes of the revolt in the mines.
Uh-oh.
Let's hope this is the last time we ever have to come here.
I'm not enjoying the vibe off of either one of these groups.
I think we're about to begin.
Okay.
Did you hear the arrogance from that guy? I don't know what we're walking into here. But that guy was something.
That may be true. But let's keep an open mind going into the negotiations. Hopefully he's just one voice amongst many.
Then let's hope he's the outlier.
The Hotari have invited us as their guests, so we must show them the proper respect.
Oh, Iggy Pop is playing today. Good job. Deference.
Ambassador Spock, welcome to Holtari Prime.
The honor is mine, Your Majesty.
That the Federation would send one of their most respected representatives is not only an honor to the Holtari people and their queen, but a recognition of our stature and importance.
Let's get on with it, shall we? With all due respect to the Federation and their ambassador, they have no authority here. We are not members of their alliance. We are not subject to their rule, nor yours. We demand the immediate return of all mining operations to Elydian control, as it has been for centuries and will be for centuries more. That has always been our understanding.
That understanding has changed.
Then you invite war!
And if you cannot remain silent, you will be silenced.
Okay,
But his
everybody.
point is well taken.
Turn it down a little bit.
What is the Federation's interest in this matter? Perhaps you would have us trade one oppressor for another?
The Federation remains neutral. Our only interest is the peaceful resolution of this conflict. We are here at your request, Your Majesty.
For now.
I'm trying to keep an open mind here, but it's not easy. I thought they wanted us here.
Was there something you wanted to say, Captain?
Oh, no. My apologies.
And what about the Kobliad?
Oh.
She's not
She
part
can
of...
speak for herself, can't she? Then let her.
Well, guess I'm doing what I was supposed to. That's good.
Now then, what is your name?
Commander Jara Rydek, Your Majesty.
Being a Kobliad, you would know better than anyone. Your people suffered brutal treatment at the hands of the Cardassians. Their injustice towards the Kobliad is as unimaginable as it is unforgivable. Not unlike how we have been treated by the Elydians.
As much as they'd have you believe they are the victims here, remember it was the Hotari who attacked us. Hundreds of innocent Elydians were slaughtered without mercy in those mines.
The blood is on their hands, not ours!
Quiet!
What are these work conditions like?
If after all the Kobliad suffered, you finally had the chance to right that wrong, to get out from under their control, would you take it? Or would you negotiate a peace?
I can't speculate on something that never happened, Your Majesty. Sadly, that opportunity never came for the Kobliad.
No, it did not. But we'd be wise to learn from their example, before we too find ourselves facing extinction.
What were
The Federation is the most powerful, most advanced alliance in the galaxy. It's widely known we have an abundance of dilithium in our mines. And it's in your interest to secure a steady supply.
Your Majesty, if I may.
Ambassador Spock would have us believe you're here as a neutral party in the interest of peace. So why are you really here? I want the truth, not your Federation rhetoric.
It's possible the Federation has an interest in both peace and securing a steady source of dilithium.
There you go.
One does not preclude or prevent the other. But that's just my personal opinion.
Given the Federation has done business with the Elidians for decades, I would agree. It's entirely possible, if not highly likely.
What they haven't said, but cannot deny, is a simple truth. The dilithium trade would not and will no longer exist without Elidian involvement. We created it for the benefit of everyone, especially the Hotari. We've given them warp technology. We've let them share in the profits. We've made their lives infinitely better than before dilithium was discovered. All of that goes away if the Federation turns a blind eye to their treachery.
That is enough of your lies! The Hotari are quite capable of running the mines. We've done so for centuries.
Easy, y'all.
So tell me, who deserves control of the dilithium trade and the mines on Tau? Who should the Federation recognize?
I mean, it's your moon, ultimately, right?
The
So it
Hotari
should belong to the
or the Elidians?
planets.
Only be one or the other, not both.
Okay.
If I have to choose only one, then it would have to be the Hotari.
Well said. How could the just and wise Federation make any other choice?
This is an outrage. The Federation has lost all credibility.
The mines are ours. Lydia will not be deterred. We will take back our mines by any means necessary.
And you will see more blood spilled.
I am more than willing to address your concerns, Your Majesty. Yours as well, Representative. But I suggest we could have a more productive conversation with a smaller group. Perhaps only the most essential representatives.
Not everybody bucking at everybody every 2 seconds. Seems bad for negotiations.
I suppose there is some sense to that.
Yeah, Spock. Odd.
I hope we meet again, Jara Ryan.
My incense stayed.
Spock and I will cover everything on the diplomatic front. You make nice with the locals and see if you can get some answers. We need to find out why the Hotari are so willing to risk war. What happened in those mines?
Yeah, I don't want to. Doesn't seem great. History kind of tells that probably not going to be great. Alright. Who's standing over alone over here? Nope. You got nothing to say. Alright, Citron. Let's do this.
Commander, I'm glad you've chosen to side with the Hotari. I knew the Federation would see through the Elidians' baseless claims and protect the interests of my people.
Not going away.
Even though the Hotari should have control of the mines, some of the Elidian claims are still valid.
There you're wrong, but we can agree to disagree.
I assume you were there the day the mines were seized from the Elidians.
Not seized. Reclaimed. And restored to their rightful owners. Yes, I was there. We had to be decisive, before the Elidians could even realize their worst nightmares upon them.
Were the Hotari miners armed during the revolt? I'm just trying to understand how it happened.
If by that you mean armed with centuries of abuse and exploitation at the hands of the
We're getting
Illidians,
to it. We're saying
then
out loud.
yes,
Use exploitation.
Which doesn't really answer my question.
we had them vastly overwhelmed from the start.
Power to the people.
They respect one thing above all else, and that is force. The greater the force, the more certain the outcome.
Okay.
Any talk of making peace is just that, and worth little without the strength to secure it. Which makes me wonder about your ship, the Resolute. Undoubtedly the Federation's finest warship.
It's a science ship.
Ready to contend with anything the Illidians might have in store. Or is that not true? Maybe I've misjudged it.
We can hold our own.
I wouldn't say state of the art, but the Resolute is plenty capable and can hold its own against just about anything.
Let's hope so. Because at the moment, it's the only thing preventing them from wiping us off the map.
Sidron.
A pleasure meeting you, Commander. I'm sure we'll cross paths again.
What we got here? Appreciate the walk.
Soothing.
Alright, so.
Commander Rydek, I'm encouraged to see the Federation supporting my people. I'm afraid of what might happen without your help.
If anyone deserves thanks, it's Ambassador Spock. No one is more invested in negotiating a peaceful settlement to this conflict than he is.
I'm so glad. We need his help before the situation escalates further than it already has. It's been very trying. I saw you speaking with Sidron, our national hero. I'm curious, what did he say?
He seems to be of the opinion that negotiating for peace is a waste of time.
Because force is the only blunt instrument he understands. He's a miner, not a diplomat.
Okay.
For the first time in our history, the Hotari have the upper hand. We see ourselves as strong instead of downtrodden. New voices have risen up. Old voices shouted down. Galvin and Sidron have become national heroes. Now, they have the Queen's ear. Better or worse, depending on your perspective.
They're against peace?
I take it they're against a negotiated peace with the Illidians.
Heroes tend to want more of what made them heroic. If it were up to them, they'd wage all-out war and bring ruin upon us all. My fear has been that the Illidians will launch an attack and crush us. You've seen their starship, no doubt. They could have retaken the mines whenever they wanted to, but it never happened. And as strange as this may sound, I'd almost say they're afraid. I just don't know what they're afraid of. It's still the same bluster and bravado you would expect from them. But it has no teeth. Like they're afraid of what might happen.
Because of what happened in the mines. Is it Galvin they're afraid of?
It's entirely possible. But I don't know for sure. Whatever Galvin is doing in those mines is turning everything upside down. But no one knows exactly what's happening.
Interesting.
Since the day of the revolt, Galvin has seized control of the mines and restricted all access. No one's allowed without his personal authorization. And they've taken over a section of the palace with just as much secrecy and security. I'm told it could be something they brought back from the mines. I've made inquiries, but everyone pretends it doesn't exist. I strongly suspect they're hiding something.
Is it?
What do you think it is?
I've heard rumors it's some sort of ancient artifact, but I haven't seen it myself.
Oh no.
How can we know?
I'd better see what's happening.
Do you think you can find out what they're hiding? I need to see proof of something before I can make my case to the Federation.
I can try, but even if I found it, I might not know what to make of it.
Maybe it's an orb.
Take this. You can use it to capture whatever you find, and then send it to me.
Thank you. I will let you know what I find.
Did she just give her a camera phone and like
I look forward to our
text me?
meeting again.
Most of the social media.
Sorry,
Oh,
I
that's
couldn't
social
help
media?
but notice you were speaking with the Hotari this whole time. I figured in the interest of fairness, I should offer another perspective.
You sound
of course
chiller.
I'm probably not telling you anything you don't already know, but these negotiations rely on the Federation's neutrality, as does any hope you might have for a supply of dilithium in the future. So, why you would choose to side with the Hotari escapes me. Without Lydian involvement, there is no dilithium trade. But clearly, you weren't aware.
We are and will remain completely neutral. Our only interest is the peaceful resolution to this conflict.
As is ours. Of course, the question is, at what price? Major Salit Arminta, Special Attaché, Lydian Armed Forces. Pleasure to meet you, Commander. I have my issues with the Hotari, but I have to give them some credit. They know how to seize an opportunity. Inciting an uprising the same day as a massive once-in-a-lifetime ion storm.
Our assumption was that this storm was just an anomaly.
I
Yes,
think they have
very
the
convenient
device.
anomaly.
The
At least that
artifact.
was what we were told.
Yeah.
Of course, I wasn't there. But who am I to say otherwise?
You sound skeptical.
Well, the official story is that it was the storm that enabled the revolt. How else do a bunch of unarmed, unorganized miners seize control of an entire moon, much less thousands of mines? But I've talked to people who were there. They tell a different story. They say they're lucky to have escaped with their lives. That it was more than just the storm. That somehow the miners were able to harness the energy from the storm. I know it sounds crazy. I'm not even sure I believe it myself. But that's what they said.
The energy readings we've seen are off the charts. There's no way they'd be able to somehow harness it. That sort of technology doesn't even exist.
Unless you have an artifact.
I felt the same way. But each person told the same story. If you'll excuse me, Commander Ryder.
Do I have to talk to Solano? Talk to anybody else? Oh. I feel like they're different skin colors. What's up, y'all? Don't mind me. Don't mind me. We got spanners.
They seem proud of their culture. Pride can lead to rash action.
That's a lot to take away from spanners. Pretty cool place y'all got. What kind of mechanism they got opening
Well,
these
that
doors?
was a disaster.
What happened?
The Hotari refused to concede anything, so the Elydians stormed out.
The Hotari did not invite us here as peacekeepers. I hope your efforts were more fruitful than ours.
Everybody's got centrifuge. Yeah.
Gravitational harmonics failing to resolve. Warp bubble stability degrading. Increase output to maximum.
Alright.
Increasing warp output to maximum.
It's happening again.
Not getting away.
It is evident that presently, the Resolute cannot achieve warp propulsion.
Since our diagnostics rule out any problems with our warp systems or anything about the ship, the problem appears to be the fabric of space itself.
Space itself? You're saying something about this region of space prevents warp travel?
Prevents it, or can't sustain it.
However improbable, that appears to be the case.
We need to know more.
The storm didn't stop us from leaving space dock and traveling here. But could it still be causing this interference with warp travel?
We must follow sound investigatory principles. Do not let an assumed conclusion drive your analysis.
Sometimes we need a little inspired thinking, Mr. Chovak.
Thank you.
Captain Solano is on his way back from the negotiations, and I want to have some answers for him when he gets here.
Y'all not read the reports from
Given the
Enterprise.
facts at hand, we may be able to deploy subspace probes around the ship to construct a clearer picture of the phenomenon.
Around the ship. I'll prep a shuttle.
I'll take a quick break. And we'll be back in just a little bit. I appreciate it, y'all. Gizmo, how you doing, buddy? I actually sleeping hard. See that peaceful little sleeping face. Oh, yeah. Okay.
I'm setting up a waypoint at a distance roughly corresponding to the edge of our warp field. When we get there, I'll deploy the first probe.
Fire shuttle. Oh, shuttle objective. Okay. Straight.
Commander Westbrook, the Resolute systems are calibrated to receive the probe's readings. They're standing by to reproduce the warp field collapse after the first probe is deployed.
Thank you, Mr. Chovak. We'll be in position shortly.
And, Mr. Diaz, do take care in piloting the shuttlecraft. Now is not the time to indulge in the human penchant for joyriding.
What you know about that?
Chovak probably isn't such a fun guy to work for, huh?
I don't take it personally.
I just don't take it personally. At least I try not to.
That's a very mature answer. Shows a positive attitude on your part. Remind me of it when I start complaining to you about the ship's new first officer.
Am I supposed to hold? I gotta fly through the hole, right? Is that joyriding? Oh no, that's where the waypoint is. Okay.
This is far enough. Transporting the first probe into position.
So much interference. You can just see it. Okay, probe 1.
Westbrook here. The first probe is deployed.
Understood. We are reading it. We are about to replay the simulation.
Problem? I just can't get a handle on her. Commander Rydek. She rejected my plan to use a deflector pulse against the
That's you on the
storm
big
surge.
screen. Oh, nice.
But on the other, she did listen to my advice and used the whole polarity trick to get you through that excursion alive. I'm not
That's
saying
a
there's
good one for
anything
the
wrong
big
with the new
screen.
XO. I'm sure she's a fine officer, even if we don't see eye to eye. But she didn't go through what the rest of us did. You know that. And it's hard to figure out why she'd be the one Solano chose instead of, well, one of us.
Jealousy.
I've heard some good things. You should at least give her a chance.
I'll take that under advisement.
Test is running. Warp field collapse in 3, 2, 1, mark.
Whoa. What was that?
Whoa. All right, that is definitely a problem with the fabric of space. We need to get another probe out there.
Quite a big eye.
With 2 points of data, the Resolute and the probe, we've managed to get an interference pattern. I'm setting a waypoint to a particularly strong area of interference. We'll deploy the second probe there. Listen, I'm gonna give you a piece of advice I wish someone had given me.
How about you
Make
not?
sure you're never just one thing. Don't get so focused on what's in front of your face that you lose sight of the big picture.
You're one to talk. You're obsessed with the
Before Rydek
first
showed
officer.
up,
Yeah.
the captain pulled me into his ready room and told me he didn't think I had the people skills to be first officer. What a load of crap. I mean, if he'd said that about Chovak, sure.
I appreciate the advice, Commander. I'll make sure I keep my options open.
I don't need to tell you how to operate. You're already well on your way. You're a capable engineer. You're good in the field. Keep up the good work, and who knows? A solid jack of all departments like you could be Commander-in-Chief of Starfleet one day. Hell, Admiral Jellicoe started as a shuttle pilot.
And there are places to go in the enlisted ranks, too.
Not bad.
You know, I'd be the best leader Starfleet ever had. Lower decks always have to fix all the problems Command causes. Maybe I'd just save everybody some steps.
Well, don't forget about us little people when you're running things.
Yeah.
Of course not. You gotta remember where you came from.
Alright, getting along with people. Like halfway through the game, I should just switch tactics and go like. Slow it down, we're almost there.
Here, this is close enough. Stop the engines.
Boy, the probe.
Deploying the probe. Westbrook to Commander Chovak. We're ready for another sampling of data.
Very good. Running the simulation again. Warp field collapse in 3,
like
2,
hologram.
1.
There it is again.
I saw it. It seems to be directional.
Well, what about the scans? Anything?
Here's the readings in relation to our local space. We've got the Resolute, Otari Prime, and the probes.
All this interference is overloading the sensor buffers. We're gonna have to triangulate the sensors manually. We got something.
Okay.
These markers indicate peaks in the gravimetric interference patterns.
Gravimetric interference.
Let's see if I can find some more.
Should have made this like Minesweeper. Feel like it's gonna be coming from the. Yeah. There's a new one, right? Oh. Aha.
Hold up. This is coming from the moon.
A beam that blocks warp travel.
Aimed right at us.
Someone is doing this intentionally. I don't know how they're doing it. This is like nothing I've ever seen.
Let's find
Why
out
would
more
they be
before
doing
we.
this? We came here to help these people. And now we're getting hit by some warp-killing weapon?
Now, look here. Current readings of the ion storm.
These concentrations. They line up with the interference pattern. The storm. And this beam. They're coming from the same place.
Carter, whatever petty local conflict brought us here, it's just a small part of something much bigger.
We knew that. We knew that.
Presently, we don't have an explanation for how they're doing this. One thing is clear. This is no fluke.
Thank you, Mr. Westbrook. I want a full briefing when I'm back on board.
Right.
Solano out.
A targeted weapon that inhibits warp travel. Coming from the moon Tau.
That would explain the difficulties my shuttle encountered. More importantly, the tenor of the Hotari during the negotiations.
And here I thought the Elydians would be the problem. Coming to peace talks in a warship. This wasn't supposed to be so complicated.
What are the Hotari up to?
I don't know why the Hotari wanted us here, but it wasn't to negotiate.
Clearly, peace is not their intention.
Then what is? Why go through this charade?
Tylus, the Hotari representative, said she thought they found something in the mines. Galvin and Sidron brought it back to the palace, but they're keeping it under tight security. She's going to investigate it. I gave her my tricorder. I expect she'll contact us soon.
You found an ally.
Why would Tylus help us? Go behind her people's back? It's a fair question, considering.
Got options?
She's worried that her people are being dragged into something that isn't going to end well for them.
That's fair.
She's trying to save them.
That may be true.
She's certainly more likely to help than the other Hotari we've met.
That raises another question. Specifically, What do the other Hotari have to gain in bringing us here, only to make this hostile maneuver against us?
What is the
There
setup?
must be some motivation.
Unless they change their minds between
Hey,
when
we're
they
asking about
asked
the
and
capabilities
when
of
we
the
got
ship.
Sidron was very curious when we spoke outside the Queen's chamber. He wanted to know all about us, our ship, the Federation. He wasn't giving any answers. He was looking for them.
Well, I'm sure you didn't tell him too much. I don't think the Elydians know what's really down on that moon either.
Major Armintas said the revolt defied explanation. That the Hotari miners somehow harness the energy of the storm.
Harness the energy of the storm?
Doing that is beyond even our capabilities.
So is a weapon that disrupts warp travel.
There have been civilizations and entities, both past and present, far more technologically advanced than the Federation.
The Elydians and Hotari don't fall into that category.
But what if somebody
That is
else
all the more
did?
reason to investigate further.
Who are they working with?
Commander Rydek, sorry to interrupt. We've received an urgent call from Hotari. The Queen's advisor, Tylus, has asked to speak with you.
Put her through.
Galvin and Sidron are still with the Queen. I've enlisted help to gain access to the room they have under guard. I don't have much time.
The Borg. It's always the Borg.
I'm not supposed to leave my post.
It's only for a moment. I so appreciate your help.
I found something. I'm sending you a scan.
Not the cell phone footage. What is that?
Got it. Tylus, if we needed to gain access to the mines on Tau, is that something you could help us with?
I suppose it wouldn't be easy, but I have to go.
Tylus.
Can we reconnect?
Sorry, Captain. We've lost all contact.
Is the signal being jammed? There's too
We
much
can only hope
interference.
she escaped without harm.
It was hard to tell.
Gotta help her.
We have to help her. Send another shuttle.
We're not
or maybe...
doing anything yet. Not until we know more.
This guy's
Let's
exhausting.
see the scan of whatever the hell that was.
Tylus suspects this came from the mines on Tau.
It appears to be of ancient origin, but the markings are unfamiliar.
It's
We
like
can
a
run a full analysis
PS1
when we get back to the Resolute.
model.
But if this came from the mines,
An
it
ancient
might
artifact.
be the key to how they got the upper hand against the Elydians.
Then we have to go into the mines.
There's so few
The
polygons.
Federation would not allow that. We were, after all, sent here to be a neutral party in a peace negotiation. However, we could demonstrate that the Hotari have acted in bad faith, which would enable us to investigate the mines on Tau with full justification. But of course, we would need conclusive proof before taking action. Otherwise, it could put us in a difficult position.
If this warp disruption attack isn't enough justification, I don't know what is. We have every right to defend ourselves.
In due time.
I don't want to escalate this without a better idea of what we're getting into.
We may have a better
They trapped
understanding
it.
once we
They trapped
analyze
us.
the device. But a mission to the mines, covert or otherwise, is not out of the question.
They said the Federation
And I
loves
will
meddling.
handle the Federation.
No interference, but love meddling.
As I was telling Carter, I want all the data I can get on this warp problem. And the negotiating team's shuttle
Your
has
last
been
moment
recording
decisions
data
give me
all the way
anxiety.
back from Hotari. Even better
I'm
than
sorry,
our
I'll try
plans.
to think
So
quicker.
pull the sensor and engine ISOs from the Melville when it sets down.
Will do.
I'll join you and Chovak down in engineering to run another analysis after the briefing.
Okay.
I didn't like this warp problem when we thought it was some astronomical anomaly. And I like it a hell of a lot less now that we know someone is doing it to us. How does it work? What do we even do about it?
What do you say we pull these chips and find out?
Took some damage on the way. That ionic interference scored the hull plating. Might be some micro welds. Let's try pulling together.
All right.
All right.
3, 2, 1. It won't budge. Gotta be the storm damage. We need to... Welcome back. Any excitement down on the surface?
Excitement? No. Nothing like that.
Hey, can you hand me the EJ7 interlock? From the toolbox.
I don't know what that is.
Not much use for one on a security detail, huh? Carter?
Yeah, I'll get it.
What's happened? Oh. Interesting. We're gonna be professional, since, obviously, she's not interested in showing
Okay,
up.
I'll apply pressure while you decouple the panel.
Let's get it.
Here, I'll help.
Why are you being weird? I don't like this. Oh, ready to
You
jump my
got this.
bones and then...
Open up and say ah.
Thanks for the hand. We have to get these isolinear chips down to engineering.
No problem. You really know everything about these ships, don't you? The tools, the systems. Like a walking Starfleet technical manual.
Uh-oh.
Well, I wouldn't say everything, but I know my stuff.
I can see that.
Come on, start pulling chips.
Engineering is cool now. I don't know, she doesn't seem that into me now. I think she's been replaced by a changeling or something. Oh boy. Gotta switch the chips around. Okay. I'm just taking them all. Oops. What are you doing, Butterfingers? Uh-oh, what is it?
What's this?
Some kind of crystal formation?
Uh-oh. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. They really need a chip pulling minigame. Scanner. There we go. Tricorders are hard to use.
This substance is a quantized spin crystallization of hydrogen, carbon, and lithium.
What?
It's emitting tetrametric pulses at an interval of 3.8422
What?
seconds.
That's impossible.
Quantized crystallization isn't natural. I mean, it's only theoretical as a means to engineer matter on a subatomic level. What's it doing in there?
What is it doing indeed? Don't touch it. Oh,
Wait.
yeah.
Regulation 364, subsection 9.
What?
Regulation 364, subsection 9 orders that in the case of an unknown foreign substance infiltrating a sealed system, it will be placed in secure confinement before
Engineering's
further
the coolest.
examination.
Oh, I know.
Retrieve a containment module.
Don't you think we're more equipped to deal with whatever this is?
No. Before anything else, this is a security issue.
Interesting.
You don't even know what this is.
Which is why we need to study it.
Once it's contained.
This is another piece of the puzzle we're trying to put together. We should be investigating it.
And you can. In the containment lab. But protocol is protocol.
Ugh.
I can't make an exception just for you.
I'm still going to report these crystals to Commander Westbrook when we send the shuttle data.
And I will inform my superiors. I'm taking this just as seriously as you are.
Okay.
But I overheard talk about the warp disruption on the shuttle. Now these crystals? Maybe this situation is more than we can handle with just a science vessel. We could trigger a distress call, get Starfleet to send more ships. Or I could send a message to my old CO on the Adirondack. Get some combat-tested vessels.
Yeah, I don't...
We shouldn't do this alone.
Miranda!
Trill has my old
You
haircut.
gotta be more careful. Someone hears that, they could think you're talking mutiny.
Need to go short again.
I'm
You
just
keep
trying to
saying
figure out how
about
we
going
can help.
short.
Okay, stand back.
Start the war. Okay.
Get this to the containment lab. We'll get it set up for you. I'll let you know when it's safely confined.
Oh, we'll be there.
No, but it's
Last
been
thing
so
you
long. I'm
want is to
scared.
study this down in main engineering and have it explode next to the warp core.
Whoa.
Almost forgot.
Can't have that.
Dang, y'all.
For a second, I thought she'd gone cold on you.
Yeah, me too.
Like she might have changed her mind. But I guess this whole situation has her
Why does the
spooked.
redhead look like she hasn't slept? Yeah.
Maybe she knows more than us. Or it's because this is
She
all
did
happening
seem
so
off.
fast. But she usually doesn't scare easy.
Yeah, there was something a little off about her.
Like that talk about sending a distress
Miranda.
call? That was pretty out there. She was probably just thinking out loud. I'm sure she'll come to her senses.
What does she know?
This mission has enough complications
What
stacking up.
happened?
Now, we'll get through it. You, me, and Miranda too.
Hopefully everybody.
Commander Rydek was able to work behind the scenes during the negotiations and made contact with a representative from the Hotari delegation named Tylus. She mentioned an unusual artifact of unknown origin being held under tight security within the Hotari Palace, which she believes came from the mines on Tau. Now, this artifact might have a connection to the revolt, to the storm, and to the warp disruption we now know has been targeted at the Resolute. Commander Rydek, if you want to take it from here.
Of course.
Okay.
Tylus managed to infiltrate the heavily guarded location within the palace and sent us these scans using my tricorder. It appears to be some sort of control panel, possibly connected to the warp disruption weapon originating on Tau. Of particular interest is this symbol, which we couldn't identify the origin of.
The Federation
Oh, like a
database has
digital
records
rubbing?
from a vast number of civilizations. If anyone from Starfleet has come across this before, the system should recognize it.
Cross-referencing with Federation records.
Displaying symbols from Federation database with a 90% probability of match
no,
or
not the
higher.
AI.
Select a symbol to further analyze.
Won't think. No. Okay. I don't think it was that one, but let's see how this works. I don't think it's that one. Ooh. Yeah. I'm a cryptographer.
99.2% match.
Yeah.
Got it.
Computer couldn't figure that last part out. Ooh, what is this?
So, what are we looking at?
The design and composition indicate this is a glyph associated with the ancient Khan Empire. Their civilization collapsed over 600,000 years ago, but once spanned millions of systems with a population numbering in the trillions.
What happened to him?
Fascinating. The Takan were once the most advanced, most powerful civilization in the galaxy.
Till.
Is it possible the Hotari found Takan technology?
I wonder if they even know what they have.
Our knowledge of the Takan is limited. I have only encountered passing references to them.
Actually, I've heard of the Takan.
You have?
Quite impressive, Commander.
Computer, summarize the Enterprise D's discovery of a Takan outpost.
On Stardate 41386.4, the USS Enterprise D, under the command of Captain Jean-Luc Picard, discovered a Takan outpost in the Delphi-Ardu system. According to the mission summary, an unbreakable energy-draining field was deployed against the Enterprise and a Ferengi ship. The Enterprise was only able to escape after negotiating their release with an entity known as Portal 63, Guardian of the Takan Empire.
Unbreakable energy draining field.
I remember this.
Starts to make sense.
Is this a thing?
What else is there?
There's a lot here. Let's take it piece by piece.
Select the aspect you wish to learn more about.
Only about Portal 63.
Someone from the Takan Empire is actually still around.
Or at least was, 16 years ago.
Computer, what other information do you have on Portal 63, Guardian of the Takan Empire?
The entity known as Portal 63 is of an unknown nature. A biped humanoid, he was unaware that the Takan Empire no longer existed at the time of the encounter. He was able to control the crystal-based technology of the Takan outpost through apparent telepathic means. It was by his choice that the Enterprise was released from the energy draining field, after Commander William T. Riker of the Away Team argued on behalf of both Starfleet and the Ferengi.
Telepathic control of their technology.
As I have said, they were the most advanced civilization in the galaxy.
Okay, what else we got?
What sort of planet is Delphi-Ardu 4?
Delphi-Ardu 4 is an M-class planet, a barren rocky world with little to no vegetation and frequent ion storms. The giant crystals that grow there absorb energy, and it is not understood how they do so. The entire Delphi-Ardu system, consisting of 11 planets, was considered completely uninhabited until the encounter with Portal 63.
Frequent ion storms. That can't just be a coincidence.
Oh. Okay, what else we got?
There appears to be some sort of restriction order from Starfleet. Computer, explain this restriction.
A Starfleet directive similar to General Order 7 forbids entering the Delphi-Ardu system or attempting to make contact with Portal 63.
Starfleet doesn't throw up a no trespassing sign for just anybody.
I suppose it makes sense, considering what happened to the Enterprise.
Picard says it. Make it so.
The technology to capture and hold the Federation flagship would have to be unbelievably powerful. Computer, what else can you tell us about the energy-draining field the Takan used?
The Enterprise D was unable to break free on its own. The precise nature of the technology was never fully understood. Only that the crystalline technology used was beyond the comprehension of then-current Starfleet science.
The engineering team found a quantized spin crystal formation in the shuttle you took to Hotari. They registered tetrametric radiation coming from it.
We have Takan technology on board right now?
We might. I'll run a full analysis in the containment lab.
The Elydians should have crushed the revolt. But if the Hotari have Takan technology and can control it, I see why they're willing to negotiate peace. For all we know,
They're like, they knew about it too.
And we're up against something greater than we can imagine.
Let's go to the mines. I want to
There's
go to the
only
mines.
one way to find out. We need to see what's down there for ourselves.
I might be able to help with that. We've been able to triangulate the source of the ionic interference and warp disruption to a specific mine on Tau. Engineering used the latest data from your shuttle to pinpoint its origin. There.
So we know where to look.
Commander Rydek's right. We need to know what's down there, what the Hotari are hiding, to better understand what we're up against, and to neutralize it if we can.
Captain, embarking on a mission to the Hotari moon would not be viewed favorably by either side. However, given the circumstances, we are entirely within our rights to defend ourselves.
I just want to make sure this doesn't blow up in our faces. Which is why I'm thinking of sending Commander Rydek on a covert mission to Tau.
assuming you're up to the task.
I guess.
It would require absolute secrecy. And obviously, it's not without risk.
Let's get to work.
I'll get the away team in and out. They're in safe hands with me.
Under normal circumstances, that would be the case. But given the sensitive nature of this incursion, I'm afraid you'll have to go it alone. I'm hoping Tylus can accompany you. The priority is to avoid detection.
I'm glad they all have the
It's a calculated
jumpsuits instead
risk.
of the
The last thing we
separates.
need is to get caught
pulling
and
on
then
their
blamed for violating our
All
neutrality
the time.
and aggravating an already tense situation. We can't afford any mistakes, which is why I've chosen you.
Alright.
It's a risk we have to take. We need to know what we're up against.
Agreed. And of course, you'll have the full support of the Resolute throughout.
Sneaky mission. Bring your
We
Metal
must
Gear
take
box.
every precaution.
Get in touch with Tylus and make the necessary arrangements as discreetly as possible.
My groupie's not happy
Bridge to
about
Captain
this.
Solano. The Olydians have moved additional ships to the edge of the Hotari system. Current heading is straight for the homeworld.
Understood.
It would seem we no longer have the luxury of waiting. In that case, may I suggest you and I return to Hotari Prime? Doing so will provide Commander Rydek as much time as possible to complete her mission.
Agreed. We'll hail the Queen's delegation from my ready room. We all know what we need to do. Dismissed.
Okay. There's only a few of the crew so far that I've locked onto.
Petty Officers Diaz and Edsolar, where is the crystal formation that you found in the shuttle? I have tasked Ensign Calloway with performing a full analysis of the tetrametric pulses.
Security brought it to the containment lab.
I was just there. They don't know anything about it. Security never checked it in.
Miranda never got there?
She's the one that had the crystal formation?
Yeah, her and the rest of the security detail from the negotiations.
Diaz to Maris.
Computer, locate Maris.
Carter Diaz to Miranda Maris.
Computer, locate?
Commander Westbrook to Petty Officer Miranda Maris. Respond.
Ruh-roh.
Something's not right.
She's still on the ship. She has to be.
Computer, locate Petty Officer Miranda Maris.
Petty Officer Miranda Maris is in the isolinear storage array on Deck 5.
I'll go find her.
Good.
Shouldn't there be a whole security detail
I
like
am
this?
sure Mr. Diaz can attend to this on his own.
Can he? Right. I would want somebody to go with me. Uh-huh. No. No, no, no. No, no, no. She's gonna try and seduce you. There's Gizmo.
Someone improperly pulled these isolinear chips.
Dang. What's happening? Belly rub, Gizmo. Well, there you go. That's suspicious. Having isolinear cards laying around anyway.
Did this?
What's your girlfriend up to? Maybe we shouldn't have started dating her. Uh-oh. want a game where you're just... You have to go wandering around the Jeffries tubes. She's a Borg. Wasn't that Borg? I don't know. Oh, uh-oh. Oh, she's still at it. What you doing, Miranda?
What the?
Uh-oh.
Oh, it's just you.
Just you.
I'm busy right now. Why don't you come back later?
Glad I found you, huh?
I'm glad I found you. I was worried. We tried you on the comm badge and you didn't answer.
Oh, I guess I was just caught up in my work.
What work is that?
I'm through here, so I can't stay and chat. I have other things to do. Sorry you came all this way for nothing.
But hold on a second. Commander Westbrook said the crystal formation we found in the shuttle never made it to the containment lab. He sent me to find you.
I don't know why he'd say that. I brought the crystals to the lab myself. Whatever he told you, he got it wrong. All I know is where I left them.
If that's the case, let's both go down there and find them.
Yeah.
It's that simple.
I don't have time for that. I have work to do. Look, I appreciate that you came to check on me, but I'm fine. You worry too much. We're on a starship. Nothing's gonna happen to me here.
It's not the only
This
reason
is our
I'm
worst
here.
place to be.
I need to know what happened to those crystals.
Will you drop it? I don't like being interrogated, Carter.
Hey, wait up!
I'm getting some very mixed signals from you right now.
Are they mixed?
I'm sorry. I'm under a lot of stress right now. Just tell Shovak or whoever I don't know where the crystals are, and let me go about my business. I know we have some things to figure out. I don't have time to stand around and debate with you.
I don't know what it is, but you're hiding something.
Yeah.
What's in that storage drive?
It's secure data. It doesn't concern you.
Miranda, hold
Compromised.
No. Get out of my way.
Whoa. Uh-oh.
So I see you found each other.
You were taking so long, the commander sent us to see what the problem was. Diaz, you were sent here with specific orders, and fighting your crewmate wasn't one of them.
What?
What the hell is going on here?
She's the one that disappeared.
Let's just let them explain.
I'd like to hear that, because I know what it looks like.
She attacked me.
That's ridiculous.
And tried to get away with this. She was copying data onto it. I caught her in the act.
This drive is unauthorized.
There are ISOs all over the floor.
And that's why I was in here, investigating this situation.
Uh-huh.
And when Carter came looking for me, we got our wires crossed. It wasn't anything more than that.
Even if that was true, it still doesn't answer what happened to the crystal formation that she took. And she isn't helping.
I can't tell you what I don't know. I brought them where they belonged, and that's where I left them.
I don't know what's going on here, but I think we need to call it into security. She can explain herself in the brig.
Hold on a minute. We don't need to put this on anyone's permanent record.
Oh boy.
Miranda, maybe you're feeling out of sorts and we should head to sickbay so the doc can check you out?
Yeah, I haven't felt right since I came back from Hotari. I think I should see the doctor.
You two know her? If you really think she's not well, we can take her to sickbay first. But what I know is this is a security breach, and we should treat it as such.
Please, just let me go see the doctor.
This is Petty Officer Diaz. I need a security team to Deck 5.
This is unbelievable.
Oh man. You're acting weird. And like, we didn't really even start dating. Like, you just said you liked me. I haven't even like got some Rakajino. Guess they still gaslight in the future. Nice.
Rydick here.
This is Irma. Any trouble getting to the surface?
I'm really starting to miss transporters.
As long as this storm is around, you'd better learn to like shuttles. But if you can find the cause of the interference, we might be able to get back to transporting.
As if I needed another incentive. We
Can't
both
wait.
know there's a lot more than that riding on
Can't we
this.
use the transporter boosters?
You'll need to get in and out of the mine undetected, so I hope Minister Tylus can help in that regard.
So do I.
And to keep this covert, we'll refrain from contact unless absolutely necessary.
Understood. Rydick out.
Wow.
The
Tell me about
ionic
the
interference is coming from underground. I should find a safer way down there.
Okay. What is that? How's your friend? Appear to be hiding. Okay.
I saw your shuttle take off. Hopefully no one else did. It's good to see you. Even under these unfortunate circumstances.
I was worried about you.
When you called to give us a scan, it sounded like they caught you. I was worried you'd been hurt.
It was nothing I couldn't handle.
Lead the way. I'll fill you in on what we've learned about the situation.
Follow me.
Maybe don't give too much info. They're gonna kiss.
The device Galvin and Sidron brought back from the mines is being used to control some sort of warp disruption weapon that has the Resolute trapped in Hotari space. According to our readings, the power source for that device is on this moon, at the specific coordinates I sent you.
That sounds impossible. But explains the rumors of the Hotari controlling the ionic storm.
We strongly suspect the device was created by an ancient empire known as the Takan.
Easy, easy.
The Takan?
Once the most powerful civilization in the galaxy. But they've been gone for over 600,000 years.
It's hard to believe there's something like that on Tau.
Which is why I need proof. If we find hard evidence that Galvin and his allies are hiding dangerous Takan technology, I can convince the Federation to let us intervene.
Understood. We're almost there.
That's the cool looking place. I don't think I'd want to mine here. It's a mining facility, it seemed like. Wow.
That's the mine?
Prospect 614 North, Subdivision 20.
It's enormous.
Just one of the thousands across Tau. The pride of Hotari.
How do we get inside?
The structure that circles the mine has entry points for transporting equipment into the lower levels. They're guarded, but nothing I can't get past using my authority.
Okay.
Well, that's good to hear.
As long as you can avoid being seen, I should be able to talk my way past any miner. And provide a little distraction for you in the process.
How do I avoid being seen?
We should have did surgery on you.
You don't use the door.
Ha. Got jokes. But for real.
How dare you! Don't you know who I am?
I
am Tylus Altaris, Minister of Diplomatic Affairs.
That's not...
The Queen.
Maybe we do need
the
the sneaky box.
The Queen?
There you go.
But I just...
You just what? Just now realize the trouble you've made for yourself? And who exactly do you think you're going to report this to? Because I'll be reporting it as well, to someone much further in the ladder. You have no authority here. Do you understand who pays your wage? I could inform the Queen directly in this instance. You'll regret everything you've said here today. You should have opened the doors the second I appeared before you.
That's not the protocol. I didn't know...
Each second you delay my entry will be recorded, processed, and permanently marked on your record. Can't believe this. Does your brain function? Do you speak our tongue?
Minister, I have orders.
How should a fellow Hotari not understand this? You're digging your own grave. I've reached the end of my patience. Escort me to the Queen's bed.
I told you I can't just...
Now.
Oh, here.
Okay. Let's get a look inside you.
EM field. Prevents solid matter from passing through. That sounds dangerous. Okay. I keep having trouble putting it away. Just put it away. What's the controls? Equip the tricorder. I want to put it away. Put it away. Got it. The radiation. Okay. Let me out. Let's see if we can just exit the game and go back in. Hopefully it's safe.
How dare you! Don't you know who I am? I am Tylus Altaris, Minister of Diplomatic Affairs.
That's not...
The Queen would be furious to hear you tried to deny me entry.
The Queen? But I just...
You just...
The Queen?
Just now realize the trouble you've made for yourself? And who exactly do you think you're going to report this to? Because I'll be reporting it as well, to someone much further above all. You have no authority here. Do you understand who pays your wage? I can inform the Queen directly at this instance.
There's no
You'll regret everything you've said here today. You should have opened the doors the
go this way
second I
instead.
appeared before you.
That's not the protocol. I didn't know.
Each second you delay my entry will be recorded, processed, and permanently marked on your record. I can't believe this. Does your brain function? Do you speak our tongue?
Minister, I have orders.
How could a fellow Hotari not understand this? You're digging your own grave. I've reached the end of my patience. Escort me to the maintenance bay.
Just examine the resting spot.
Now!
But fine.
A wise choice. Lead the way.
Oh.
And be quick.
Oh. Examine the broken wall.
Not going that way.
Okay, I'm getting mixed up with the tricorder. Okay. I got this, I got it.
Someone takes their breaks up here. Maybe the same guard who left that window unlocked. I suppose the view is nice.
I go out for a smoke. Okay, now let's see what we got. Scanning.
Okay. Let's get a look inside you.
Alright, we have scan. Got the radiation. Alright, well. I guess I'm gonna hit this app break and see if I can figure this out. Why? Oh, wait. There we go, okay. Well, folks in the. Okay, we got something. Ah. Okay.
Full system access. Let's see if I can just... Bingo.
Oh, wow. That was easy. Just climb over stuff? No. Climbing is not allowed.
Better hurry. Not sure how long she can keep him busy.
Alright, what are we doing?
Something in here is keeping that door closed.
Not for long.
Got it. Should remove the security check on the door.
Hacked. My sonic screwdriver. Okay. Can I open it? We're done. No. Walk away. Come back. Did not unlock this door. Maybe it unlocked the other door. Aha. Whoa. Find Alright, let's... Oh, this place has nobody here.
I didn't come here to educate an imbecile on royal protocol.
Of course not, Minister.
So I will be about my business here, and you will take yourself out of my sight.
Talk with authority,
There
and
you
people
are.
will listen, right?
You really let that guy have it.
It worked, didn't it? I'm used to having to throw my weight around. Hard to get anyone to listen to you otherwise.
I'm impressed. I didn't know you had it in you.
There's a lot you don't know about me. Underestimate me at your peril.
Yeah, I mean, you two just met.
The
really,
catwalks were booby-trapped.
Galvin and Sidron have gone to great lengths to keep out the uninvited. Well, we're inside. Where do you want to start?
The ionic interference is coming from below us. We need to go deeper.
That lift goes down, at least to the changeover station. But we can't use it without DNA authorization from one of the guards.
I have an idea, but we need a few samples of DNA from the miners who work here.
Samples?
Fingerprints, sweat, blood.
Which will trick the machine and get us control of the lift.
That's the theory. Let's
What about-
test it.
What about those drinking cups?
Do you think we could just find a way to climb over this?
Possibly. But the console on the lift itself is locked by the same system that locks this ramp.
No shortcuts then.
I'm sure you can figure something out.
Shall I leave some combs around or something?
Wow, that is a lot of DNA. I should look for the most concentrated spots.
I don't know if you want to look for the most concentrated spots of DNA. Oh, that break. Alright, I'm gonna take a quick break with that noted. And we will get back to this. Let's see what we can find. Oh, yeah, we're looking for concentrated DNA. Ugh. Food? No.
Not concentrated enough. I should try somewhere else.
Okay.
There's gotta be stable DNA here.
It's gotta be. Okay. There, we got the scan.
That's a stable DNA sample. It's
Okay.
only partial, but a few more should do it. Some kind of glowing mineral being used as a light source. Might want one of these for my cabin, actually.
Like a salt lamp? Kind of looks like a salt lamp. I heard those weren't good for you after a while. Too much ionized.
Almost looks like coffee. Almost. I'll have some Ractogeno when I get back to the ship.
Yeah, smart.
If they eat in here, it's likely there's some DNA in the room.
Where's can we go?
Not enough. Gotta keep looking. This'll work.
Yeah, touchscreens. Heck yeah. They were sneezing all over the... Oh, that's gross. Fingerprints, okay. Okay,
Good. That's another I could use. Just need one more sample.
Okay, one more sample. Wait. Oh.
Hopefully that guard stays outside.
Oh, he will.
An Elydian console.
All the managerial technology in the mines is Elydian.
So they can keep an eye on their investment.
That's how it is.
Oh, I can't go back. Okay, so I gotta find the spot here, right?
That's an enormous tractor beam.
One of our strongest. The miners dump everything they find into the center, and the tractor beam moves it all up into the collector ship.
Okay.
You sound a little proud of it.
The Elydians may have given us new tools, but the methods of excavation are all Hotari designed.
Okay.
No luck. Unless this console thinks I'm a Hotari guard, it won't work.
Yeah.
Guards work out of that building back there. Might have some DNA.
Oh, okay, I'll go look again, jeez.
What's in all these containers?
These contain mining supplies, tools, energy packs for machinery.
Shouldn't mining supplies be inside the mines?
It is troubling. If the workers here aren't mining...
I feel like those boots should have some.
I can use this.
Hey, go.
Perfect. That's enough to make the DNA profile.
Yes.
Time to go back to the lift.
Let's go, player. Whoa. Man, that's a pretty cool bit of technology, I guess. You're getting the thing out when I don't need it. I just want to use the tricorder so bad.
It worked.
Theory proven.
I'll get it started.
Ready?
Are you ready?
I'm a little afraid of what we might find down there.
We'll be okay. I've survived worse than this.
Well, I haven't.
Whoa.
But I'll put my faith in you. For now. Jara. No, stay back. There's a guard at the station. You'll have to hide.
Get the box.
Who are you? What are you doing here?
You watch your tone with me. I'm Tylus Altaris, Minister of Diplomatic Affairs. I speak for the Queen herself.
This is a restricted area. No one gains access without the approval of Galvin or Sidron.
Wait.
US Gawad Abawencha.
Let me go!
Oh no. Okay. I'm gonna retry this. I'm sorry.
Who are you? What are you doing here?
You watch your tone with me. I'm Tylus Altaris, Minister of Diplomatic Affairs. I speak for the Queen herself.
This is a restricted area. No one gains access without the approval of Galvin or Sidron.
Wait.
US Gawad Abawencha.
Let me go!
Wait. Okay. I got it. I got it.
Who are you? What are you doing here?
You watch your tone with me. I'm Tylus Altaris, Minister of Diplomatic Affairs. I speak for the Queen herself.
This
is a restricted area. No one gains access without the approval of Galvin or Sidron.
Wait.
US Gawad Abawencha.
Are you alright?
I don't know.
Are you injured?
No, I thought if I could talk my way through like always, I'd be fine, but... I'm a diplomat. This isn't what I do. I've never even fired a weapon. This is just...
You can do this.
It's real now. I wasn't ready for this.
Tylus, you can do this.
I don't see what you're basing that on.
All you've shown me so far is an iron-willed determination to save your people. I don't expect that's changed.
No. No, it hasn't. My authority has never been challenged like that. It meant nothing to him.
So we should assume any Hatari we encounter from here on can't be reasoned with.
Agreed. The only loyalty they have down here is to Galvin and Sidron.
Yeah.
Can you switch over the lift?
The guard should have a scan card that will allow us to operate the switch.
I guess that.
Got it.
He's not dead, is he? He's still one of my people, and I didn't come here to take Otari lives.
My phaser's set to stun. He'll be perfectly fine, just unconscious for a while.
How long do you get stunned with the stun
We
setting?
don't have that sort of technology on our weapons.
Good to know.
Shoot the kill. Oh, dang.
energy readings are emanating from this tunnel. It's sure to be guarded in there. Stay low and follow my lead.
Treat the mine. Okay.
Is that all dilithium?
Not all of it. We excavate large chunks of rock that contain varying amounts of dilithium ore. It's sorted and processed at the collector ship above.
It's too much to handle. Come on. Here, there. Oh. Oh, there's lots of them. Okay.
More guards.
I take that as a sign we're getting close.
I'll get a closer look. Looks like they've improvised a barrier.
Yes, we must be getting closer.
Who's that? Mine's got a red key card. It's different.
We need that particular card, don't we?
I'm afraid so.
We don't have time to wait for them to finish whatever they're doing. We'll have to try to keep low and sneak past them.
I'm starting to see the utility of a phaser.
I wouldn't stand a chance against all three of them. Can you open that door?
Not without that scan card.
Okay.
I don't like our options here. I have to get us that card so we can open the door.
How? If they detect you, Galvin and Sidron's followers are clearly willing to kill to protect whatever's in this mine.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm trained for this. I'll be fine.
What should I do?
Avoid being seen. Stick to the edge of the room and meet me at the door.
Alright, y'all. I like the Superman land. Stealth sequences, their enemies, or will hunt you and try to catch you. How your mission has failed. Okay. I don't think I have the patience for this right now, so I think I might stop here for today. But we do have to do box hiding. How exciting. Enemies can see if you're either looking in your direction, stay crouched, avoid the line of sight, sneak faster. Okay. And then you gotta send. Okay. Okay. Cool. We're gonna stop there. I appreciate y'all for hanging out. Let me exit. And let's see if we can. Who is on right now? Well, looks like Love Therapist is back on, so we might go hang back out there. With Alright, I appreciate y'all. Y'all have a good one, and then we'll raid out.